Hello, welcome back to Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match day watch along. Might as well get straight into it. We should be 15 minutes away from kickoff. Should be the optimal word. As I'm setting up, just about to go live at 5 to 3, about 25 minutes ago. I get wind via Barcelona's official Twitter page and all that, and a few other pages. The kickoff for this game has been delayed. It was initially meant to kick off at 3:30 UK time in the morning. It's now been delayed till 6 minutes past 4 in the morning. For reasons I don't know, Arsenal official their social media accounts, who was meant to be working on it right now, asleep, clearly, because we're getting nothing. Officially we've got no team lineups an hour before kickoff. At 2:30, nothing. That was concerning. Whereas Barcelona did put their team out, and then the today's been announced by Barcelona's official Twitter page. And again, nothing on Arsenal's Twitter page or social media in general. And so in terms of why it's been delayed, no idea. Why it's been delayed, no idea. And teams, I can't even tell you Arsenal's starting 11. So we've got an It's still got an 50 minutes later than what we were scheduled, because obviously the delay. I thought, fuck it, but have a bit of some more coffee and something to eat quickly before I go live. Wake myself up properly. Because I got a few hours sleep. I made a point, literally, because of how late this game was going to kick off, to get some sleep beforehand. So I wouldn't force myself to stay awake throughout the stream. And now this has happened, so I'm just like, yeah, fantastic. And amongst all that, there is a women's game, so we are going to whilst we're waiting for the game to get some information from Arsenal and for the game to kick off, we are going to focus on the USA women versus Netherlands in the World Cup's match day 2. Currently, America are losing 1-0 to the Netherlands, and apparently, according to Colin in the chat, Holland have been all over the USA, and it should be game over already, basically, scoreline wise. We got to some of you in the chat already, literally the commitment to you. It's fair play. I mean, that is mental. The fact you guys are up this early as well, I was not expecting, again, especially this is the latest kickoff out of 3 for us in the UK. I was not expecting this whatsoever, but fair play. You've got Hawkwind in the chat, chatting with Colin on and off before we went live. Got Colin Young in the chat as well. We got Colin. I've also seen Tom pop up in the chat as well. Oh dear. Oh, that kit you're wearing will make up the chat. Literally, I thought, fuck it, I've got a channel, and at some point I'm going to have to fucking wear it throughout the season, because I'm sort of like last year. I think the difference is last year's kits. I liked all 3 last year's kits, so it was easier and justifiable to go and get them, so I could match what the team was wearing for the men or the women, respectively, match day wise. And I thought, I don't know, I might as well keep it up. On camera, look, from what you see, I'm looking at the camera up the screen now on my end. It looks yellow, right? I look down at it. It doesn't look like it looks like on the screen. So I'm a bit, but it is what it is. We go again. I think Horan's down for the USA, by the way, so she's receiving treatment. I don't know what injury she's done to herself. I hope it's not too bad. And gets up and recovers, gets to play on. Got Mr. Tom in the chat. Tom, are you still live, by the way? Because I did see you was live with was it Tony? Literally before I went live. BX is in the chat as well. Oh, are we handing that tea and pies this good morning? I've got the sugary drink and wake me up. I've had my coffee already, or 2 coffees actually. I've had 4 4.5 hours sleep, 5 hours sleep, give or take. Turns out I could give myself an extra hour in bed, but no. It's like, it is what it is, though. Got Gary in the chat. Big up, Gary. How you doing? How was Gary? How was the game the other day? Aside from the result, how was the actual day itself with yourself and Ray? Hope you enjoyed yourself anyway. Result aside, obviously. Yes, Gary is in the house. And if Gary or anyone wants to pop in on the stream at any point, once we do know the logistics of what's going on, feel free to let me know, and I'll send you all a link. I'll put a link in the chat or whatever. Yeah. Got Spencer in the chat as well. A lot of our American following are popping into the chat, as you'd expect, because it's nice reasonable time for them guys. For once, every year now, it's becoming a reoccurrence now. Every year that we get the feel they're paying for about a week and a half, give or take, depending on how long the tour is. Us Arsenal fans get to feel what obviously in this case the American, the likes of Gary, Spencer, BX, and all that, and also the Arsenal Misfit lives in Canada. What they have to go through for an entire 9-month period of the season. Oh dear, fair play to them. Honestly, I could not fucking do it. I'd have to just literally do this, what I've done today, strategically plan the sleeping patterns and fuck everything else off, basically. PM is way past my bedtime, but it's not in terms of it's not. It will basically does kick off at 4 in the morning. Now it is 3:23 in the morning here in the UK. We're not used to this, with all due respect, but it is what it is. I'm back to the Arsenal away. It's big up Chris, by the way. It's inspired by fans who travel, whoever that BS deserves the race. It's Adidas and Arsenal. What do you expect? Whatever it is to justify, it is what it is. But as I say, I've got a channel, and the USA have just equalised. The person that was down, Horan, has got back up, and I believe she's the one that scored. There we go, set piece. From the set piece, poor defending, Jesus. Oh, we've got team news. Hey, we have team news. Let me go over Twitter quickly. Ooh. Let me know how this feed's coming through, guys, by the way. I'm going to start to talk breakfast. You might get to that point at this rate. We go, Emerson, bloody hell, Emerson, Jesus, how are you awake at this godly hour? Ungodly, sorry. You predicted that something Ryan, good morning, Ryan. You predicted that something would happen in an earlier show. Did I? Again, I'm half awake, so you need to remind me, Emerson, my friend. I spicy Jamaican beef patty to wake me up. Fair enough. No better get in the squad. Okay, I'm just going to pop over to the Twitter page now and check what's going on there. Because literally, I've just seen a notification come up from Arsenal, so someone's woken up at Arsenal HQ. Twitter. Oh, that's a point actually as well. Have they gone live? Let's have a look. Oh, so there we go. So Ramsden in goal. Timber starting. Well, this is weird. Okay, this is weird now. Okay, I don't think we'll be seeing Tierney next season, because Tierney's on the bench, and we're playing our new right-footed defender, brand new one, in Timber at left back. Strong team, don't get me wrong. It's a strong starting lineup in general. Ramsden in goal, White, Saliba, Gabriel gets him on the screen for you guys, so it's fair for you guys to see what's going on. Hey, yeah, right. No Vice either. Is he not on the bench either? Okay, let's have a look. Fucking Fabio the twat. No, maybe I don't know. Maybe he picked up a knock or something. I don't know. See, that's a Partey starting. That's a positive, I suppose. 2-0 down Madrid. 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 There we go. This is, and let's make sure it's up on your screen properly. There we go. So we do have Ramsden in goal. Hopefully he can make up for what happened the other night against Man United, a Reeves mistake. Mistakes we class him done at the new post where he did. Ben White playing at right back. Saliba, Gabriel, and as I mentioned before, Jurgen Timber playing left back, even though he's a right-footed defender, but let's not go there. Tierney is available, and Kiwa as well, but they're both on the bench. No signs of Zinchenko still, which is concerning. Suddenly, also wearing our home kit, as you can tell, so I might change into that. Because I can't be. I don't know. Thomas Partey, Kai Havertz in the midfield pivot by the looks of it. No Declan Rice whatsoever in this squad at all, not even on the bench. Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Trossard on the left, Jesus down the middle. Thank fuck for the first game this tour, or this pre-season in general. Eddie isn't starting for us. Thank God. And then we've got obviously Cole Hine, Tierney, Jakob Kiwa, Rob Holding, Tomiyasu, Trusty, Jorginho, Fabio. Not even mention his surname. He ain't worthy enough of having that surname mentioned. Let's be honest. I'll just say how it is now. Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Marquinhos, Kuza Dubry, and Eddie Nketiah on the bench. It was a bicycle kick as well. Oh, fair enough. I'm hoping United have gone strong, considering they got kids out yesterday. Completely disrespected Wrexham, even though they did eventually lose at that point. Oh, is it 2-1? No, it was offside by the looks of it. USA had a ball back in the net, and there's an offside. I was going to VAR still, but it looks like to get players offside. Yeah. I've got the game playing out on my phone, by the way, for the US. I was waiting for the game to covers get underway for Arsenal. But yeah, right. I can't wait. Have this in some United wankers' faces and all that, respectively. Grilled chicken at 3:26 a.m. is certainly a lifestyle choice on my part. Fair enough. I mean, there's a lot of worse things you could be eating at this time of morning. A lot more unhealthy things we could be eating. Let's be honest. I don't know why Rice not in the squad though, because unless he's picked up a little knock or something, or it's just the fact of don't want to overuse him. But they've used again. I'm on the Arsenal website now. And we have a screen, and they've used him as part of the promotion for this game as well. Him and Odegaard in a photo with like the LA Rams kits on and all that, and then respective names and numbers on the back and all that malarkey. Can't say the US and Direct TV and Fox have a dispute. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. I thought that'd be. So what? You guys can't? Is that just this particular game, or all the World Cup games? Say that there's an issue. We got to the 14 people in the chat, by the way, watching currently. Do if you haven't already 17 then, if you haven't already, do smash that subscribe button. Do hit the like button as well, and do share the content around. And put your now we know our teams. Get your score predictions in. Who do you think is going to be our standout player today? In a good sense, not a Fabio Vieira sense. Or Peacock, apparently, going to be at Gunnerside. Obviously in the UK we've got it on BBC, so Arsenal just tweeted. Kick off today until 6 minutes past 4 UK time. Thanks for fucking giving us the heads up after the event's been mentioned. Partey, Jenkins in midfield. Havertz is going to be a committed player like Willian. Also, We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Havertz. We need. We need to. We need to know what's going on basically with Havertz. Our positional wise. What is his main position going to be? And like Arteta said after the last game a few nights ago, we just need to know. No, not we need to know. We just need the likes of Declan, Kai, and Timber to settle in. Once they've settled in and got used to the new surroundings and the tactics and all that, we should be able to get a rough look of how they're going to fit into this setup basically going forward. If they're going to work or not. Hope it won't take too long. That's what. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, I'll watch the game in Spanish real quick. Just literally just have it on in the background. Let's have it on. Even if you don't understand it, just go boom, just watch the game. So put it on mute or whatever. Europa League games were free on Spanish channels. Well, the fucking Spanish shows, the Spanish clubs always do well in the fucking Europa League. That's why. But yeah, I'm sort of happy with that lineup as well. We've got to going strong again, respecting the opposition, not going. I'm more that I'm half awake, to be honest, Gary. If you want to pop on, I'll send you a link one sec. Bear with me. I'll put the link in the chat. Bear with me. Close that. There you go, Gary. And anyone else wants to pop in, knock yourself out. Tom, I do not expect you to. if you're flagging at any point and you want to go to sleep, just go. Don't force yourself to come on or stay in the chat or whatever. I completely understand. We all need our sleep. Oh dear, let's stop that now. Oh dear, let's go over to the yeah. So right, refresh. Let's see if we actually are live or they're just fucking doing advert bullshit. Nope. On Arsenal.com. Perfect starting. 3:25 a.m. UK time. 10 minutes late. That was 9 minutes later. And after 10, and there's nothing on the screen. Not even the adverts that were shown beforehand. It is what it is. Leave them to it. But as I said, guys, do let me know how the feed's coming through your end, like volume wise and actual image wise as well, because obviously we were having issues earlier on with the last stream, more so image wise, because the Wi-Fi is a pain in the arse. It's a bit of rain in the UK, and the Wi-Fi goes up the wall apparently. So I've now got to get myself an Ethernet cable that buttons to it up basically apparently. So this doesn't ever happen again, no matter what. What's it? So I'm looking at the USA Women's the World Cup game, by the way, between USA and Netherlands. It's 73rd minute 1-1. Yeah, pretty end to end. All of a sudden, since USA got this goal, pretty end to end now from both teams. Not so one-sided as it was before. So now we're better getting out of the squad. What do you feel the fee will be? Oh yeah. This is a marketing scheme gone wrong with Arsenal. They should have used this to their best advantage possible. A newly US international striker, played for the US as well, back in May, early June. This was the perfect. This tour was perfect for marketing, in not just in terms of himself from a personal point of view, from the match, from playing, getting minutes and all that, and showing his work, and showing what he can offer us on the pitch, but also from a marketing scheme perspective, it was a no-brainer to give him as many minutes as possible. And Arteta and the club themselves have clearly took the ball. They've given Eddie and Fabio Vieira more minutes than Balogun. Balogun got 45 minutes against Nuremberg, impressed, and I thought, you know what, he might get pushed now for a start against the All Stars. Again, All Stars marketing as well. No, no. Just got a few minutes. That was basically, again, that was it. And nothing against United. And now he's completely out of the squad today. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? I think he's a. I think I'm admit to think. I'm admitting to think now. I think he's gone. I think he's a goner. We're going to cash in on him ASAP, basically, and yeah, doesn't help though that obviously he's saying one thing. Like, in terms of media duties, he's saying I'm happy to be back, and prove my point, prove my worth, and get myself in this team and all, and play for the Arsenal. But in the same interview, in that same breath, he's going, I don't know what the future holds. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving that up to my agent and my mum and dad. And I'm just like, you're a grown ass man. You're in your 20. You're 20, 21, whatever it is. 20. I think it's 20. You're even if he was 19, he's still responsible enough to take some responsibility in terms of sitting at the table and that discussion with not just Arteta, but the board itself, and saying, "This is what I want. This is where I see myself with this club. If not, can we go elsewhere?" He's not even doing that. He's completely doing the complete contrast of just going, "Well, I trust my agent. I trust my parents. They know best for me." And he's basically not at the table. He's taken their basic whatever their mummy and daddy and the agent are saying to him. He's taken their word for it by the looks of it. They wouldn't lie to me. They wouldn't fuck me over. Clearly, okay. So I'll be on in 30 minutes time left in the time after the USA match. Okay, cool. That's no problem. Tom is backstage. I just want to get that out of my system before I bring Tom in. This London gives me mixed feelings, but ultimately I'm hopeful we'll win. We sort of won against United. Let's be honest. We started off well against United. It's just when Bruno scored that goal to make it 1-0. Performance-wise, our performance went to the floor, and we got no reaction from the team like we normally would, and they just had a bit more about them, and another mistake, and they scored a second. It's not getting twisted. Yeah, they won the game, but they weren't outstandingly better than us. Basically, it was just down to poor errors, basically, that gave them the game. But I'd rather us get these errors out of our system now in pre-season, and not have this problem come match day 4, for example, when we do play United for real in terms of for points. But yeah, it is what it is. I've been in Tommy, when Tom's finished eating, I'll bring him in, because obviously it's a long, long shift for us both. Especially if he's just done a massive stream on each channel. So go and check that out if you haven't already. On the Full Nelson podcast, not the Leeds United one. That's going to be interesting this season. The field is horrible as well, but he puts away those 2 chances in Nuremberg. Guarantee he gets a look in. Potentially, there's that potential as well in terms of Balogun, and referring to Balogun and missed opportunity against Nuremberg. But he did, as I said at the time, at the end of that, during that moment, sorry, and even at the end of the game, right, at Nuremberg game, I even said that in general, he done everything but put the ball in there. For me, he done a lot more. Eddie was non-existent. If they've been brutally honest here, in that entire game, to the point I thought, I keep saying, I thought he got subbed at half time against Nuremberg. I didn't realise he was still on the pitch until the 75th minute when he actually did go off. Balogun was actually full on involved in the game when he did come in that second half. He did everything but put the ball in the net. So I don't get how Eddie's getting the minutes he's getting, or had been getting up till tonight, or morning, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know, it is what it is. personally, there's rumours that Palace are reigniting their interest in Eddie. So, as I've said in the group chat, I got my head ripped off in the group chat on Twitter, but for saying this, but I'd personally, if I could drive, I'd be personally turn out to London Coney when they come back at the weekend and picking him up and taking Percy to Selhurst Park and then leaving him there to Roy Hodgson to have, basically. I don't care what the price is, just he's not good enough. I've said this and people go, what's the alternative then? Okay, so because I haven't got an alternative to name myself, I should just put up with someone that's not good enough to help push us forward, even as a second choice striker. Not for me. Gabby puts his chance away, Eddie puts his away, 2-2 game. Yeah, exactly. Bring back Elise and Eze from Palace Review. Yep, no problem. I'll be on it. Oh dear, I'll be on it. Oh dear. How long we got till kick off? 17? Give it. No, actually, that'll be 20 odd minutes till kick off because it's 6 minutes past. But it does kick off. Oh, bloody hell. Uh, 9 minutes left of the USA Netherlands game in the Women's World Cup. Still 1-1. A lot since the equaliser. One sec. Oh, good chance there from the USA. Since the USA equalised, they've been the dominant team. I'll be honest. From what I'm glancing down at every now and then, they are the dominant team suddenly. It is what it is, though. Imagine they'd lost today and then they'd go to the last game having to win. They would win because they had to win champions. Let's not get it twisted. Eddie's worth a bag of chips and soda pop. throwing a lollipop and you can have Fabio as well. They can have Fabio. They can have Fabio for fucking anything. I just don't care. I just don't care if I'm past caring with Fabio now. That might sound harsh, but again, the technical player, in terms of the talent, we know there's a talent there, but in terms of his physical attributes to his game, he hasn't got any, especially for this league. Even in friendlies against Nuremberg and MLS All Stars, he went missing. So I don't know what else to say on that matter in terms of obviously how he approached Fabio Vieira now. Other than literally laying him out, if not said it. Oh, almost 2-1. Almost. It would have been a USA 2-1, but I think there's a block in there. All right. Going to bring Tom in a sec as well. Oh, the top of pop, by the way. This is what I'm drinking in terms of in this. I'm literally drinking cherryade. Bar cherryade, bloody hell. To keep me up. Oh, give me that kick at the backside when I did wake up. Not knowing that I could have had an extra hour in bed, but hey, it is what it is. Oh dear. All right, how you doing? How are you doing?
Hello, everyone. Greetings.
Oh dear.
Good morning.
Good morning.
That's weird. That's weird.
Especially this early, yeah. Oh God.
I've got the America Netherlands game.
Yeah, same. Got it on my phone. Same.
Yeah, same. I believe this is a repeat of the final, is it not?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the last World Cup's final. Yeah, where USA just nicked the win. Yeah.
Yeah. It feels. Yeah, I can. There's only one team going to score in this, and it's unfortunately it's not the team in orange.
That's what I was saying. Literally, since they've equalised, there's just a taken over basically and gone, okay, we are the world champions. Watch us do our thing, basically.
Yep, exactly right. They are peppering the goal now, or the area. Comes in, header, block.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Why did he down in the
Holland's
6 yard box to the ball?
playing with fire. They're defending there.
Yeah.
I'm an expert on bad defending because I watch it most weeks. All right, so I know a team that's playing with fire, in trouble, just onside. Would have been onside. Important to note. Not that it matters because obviously it weren't a goal. But
oh dear. How Leeds doing in pre-season, by the way?
We've lost. Then we lost. We had a closed. To be fair, we had a behind closed door friendly with Barnsley, which we won 9-1. Yeah, but
Barnsley
so it's not
of League One.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm forgetting they didn't get
Wins a win.
promoted.
Wins a win.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's one of those where the only reason the result is known is because it was such a massive win. Like, literally a massive win. Otherwise, if it had been 2-0, no one would have even known that the match happened.
It is what it is, though.
Mm.
Oh dear. As we were saying,
Like,
winning breeds the confidence and all that, and you do need it. When the start of the season you need that confidence in your team.
Yeah. But then we took that 9-1 and we lost 2-0 not home. We lost 2-0 to Monaco. So no, to be fair, right? No, yeah. To be fair, there's no disgrace. The facts are they're in position to be a better football team, aren't they? But
exactly.
Penalty. Willie Nonto gave away a penalty, and then Melier got beat by a header on the 18-yard line. So starters he means to go on. Yep. He is not a great goalkeeper, in my opinion.
I've been telling people that, but no one listened to me at the time.
He's potential. The problem is he's got potential, but he's getting worse. I know that's breeding from lack of confidence, but like someone on John Sinclair's YouTube show, great show. One of the guys on his show, one of his guests said, "Oh, you can't be that bad if you're always being picked in the squad for France under 21s." And I was sitting there. I didn't say this. I wasn't a bit rude, but I was sitting there and I was thinking, "Well, name me another French goalkeeper that's under 21."
Yeah, you've got a point.
Or, like, I know the point he's making, but at the same time, I'm like, but I've watched him concede over 150 goals in 2 seasons, and he conceded like the first goal. He would concede from the first shot on his on target at him in like 15 of our 38 games.
Yeah.
And at one stage, I believe he had conceded 10 out of 11 shots he faced. Yeah, admittedly, that includes like the second half against Liverpool, where like we conceded like 4 or 5 goals. But if he even just saves one of them, if he had saved the 5th shot, maybe we might not be in the Championship right now. Maybe. I can't prove that. I can't prove that. That's not my point. It's just
he has not helped himself basically either. That's the thing. He hasn't come up in glory.
Yeah, exactly.
Because again, the goals, you mentioned the goals that have been conceded. Most of them have been from his own doing, basically, as well. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, it's true. He gets beat at his near post far too much.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
No presence whatsoever.
Yeah. I fully look forward to a comment section in my show telling me that I'm being too negative. I should be supporting the goalkeeper and stuff like that. And I'm like, come on now. I think it's quite telling that I think it's very telling that as the season ended, he was making talks of like, oh, I'd love to go to Chelsea, or it was something along those lines. But it's like no team put a bid in for him though.
I wonder why. That says it all.
Like, to my knowledge, no bid has come in for Sinistera, but that's literally going to be just because of his injury record, where he spent most of last season injured. So the teams are going to be reluctant to take a punt on him. But the player himself did quite well. When the minute time that he was fit, he played well and scoring goals. But he obviously weren't fit enough. But Meslier, no buyers. And we're already moving on. We're apparently going to buy Newcastle's 4th or 5th choice goalkeeper, depending on Carl Darlow.
Oh, Carl Darlow, yeah. Former Forest goalkeeper, yeah.
Yeah. That I said to John Sinclair, I went, I'll be honest though, John, if he walked into a room that I was stood in, I wouldn't know it was Carl Darlow. I couldn't tell you what he looked like in a police lineup.
There's no disrespect to him himself. It's just that obviously he hasn't played for Newcastle and God knows how long.
Exactly. He barely plays, so why would I know what he looked like? I know the name. Like, immediately knew the name. Like, he's a known name in goalkeeping circles. But again, I couldn't tell you what he looked like.
Yeah.
But like, as you quite rightly said, why would you know? Why would you know what a 5th choice goalkeeper looked like? So yeah, it kind of makes me feel better about my ignorance. So thank you for that. I'm surprised the United States have not scored. I thought this had like injury time winner all over it.
Yep, they are absolutely. Since they've equalised, they've absolutely peppered the Dutch penalty box space in the Dutch goal non-stop.
The thing I've noticed though is like they've peppered it, but nothing's on target. Every shot's wide. The one that was, it's generous to say it was cleared off the line because she was still at least 2 feet in front of the line when it hit her.
Yeah.
But still disappointing. I'm sure the United States will be thrilled that they've not lost.
As it stands, yeah.
I'll say that there's still 2 minutes left. To be fair,
there's still 2 minutes to go. You never know.
You are right. No, you're right. You're 100% right. But I don't know. It's going to take something special considering they can't even hit the target right now.
Yeah.
And
even
Dutch player isn't down. Sorry, Ryan.
No, I was saying, but was it Van der Donk on the floor when I took out Miedema, former Arsenal player.
I did think it was a bit of gamesmanship, but she really did take a headbutt to the back of the head.
Yeah, nothing malicious in it, but yeah, it is what it is. Bronco, even again, some of the American lot that are in the chat at the moment saying, obviously, in terms of Bronco, he's saying peppered, but with poor quality shots. Like you just said, yeah, they're literally not really tested the goal. Just literally just gone bang, 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 hope for the best.
Yeah, anyone can pepper a goal, but it's usually quite telling when like you have 30 shots and 3 on target and things like that. It's not. You usually get punished in those situations. Holland haven't really punished them, though, have they? For this,
no.
I mean,
because as I was about to go live, Colin in the chat was saying that going by the first half, it would have been 5-0 Holland basically if they'd taken their chances, but it didn't, and then the USA got their equalised, and it's been all USA since.
You can't have 5 chances against the United States women's team. and not take. That's mad.
No.
That's madness.
And Gary said this was a team in transition, that this was a team that might not win the World Cup. Okay. It's in their DNA, for fuck's sake. It's in their DNA.
Come on, that's madness.
Oh, just even getting to the final,
Gary
not winning it, it's disappointing for them.
I will say though, this is masterful time wasting.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's took a knock, which is very easily justifiable, as in, oh yeah, she took a knock in the back of the head, concussion protocol and everything. But
Yeah.
it's all the crafty looks around that she's giving, as if like, oh, is the ref
Can't get up
biting
yet. Can't get up yet. So stay down a bit more. So I milk this a little bit longer.
Does the ref know it was back of the? Oh, now I've got to go off the side. Yeah, I think as the ref kicked him off, the ref's like, no, you do your treatment at the side of the pitch, fucker.
They put a swimming hat on her head.
Yeah.
Sorry, not a hat.
Yep.
Basically what people would wear to get the clawing out of their hair, basically, when you went to school, but school swimming days and all that.
Yeah. July might have been monsoon season in Australia. You never know.
It was earlier. I was in the Ireland-Canada game, or Canada versus Ireland earlier, doing a stream for it. Literally, as I was saying, it was chucking it down at one point, winds galore and all that. And the Ireland defender goes, "Oh, I'll jump in the air across the air in my box and knock the ball into my own net." We had it in our hands.
I was very disappointed in Ireland today because they started so well. Obviously, the goal from the corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just didn't get, again, watching it. I didn't get why. Second half they came out, and it just seemed straight from the off that the managers sent the girls back out and went defend a 1-1 draw, basically. And even when they went down early on, didn't change tactics.
In the first 10-15 minutes, I was thinking, this Ireland team are not that bad. They're aggressive. They're actually going for it. And then as it wore on, the more I was thinking, I think I've got rose tinted goggles on about this Ireland team, because I realised they're not shooting. It felt like they were quite happy to win it 1-0. And I was like, at a point where I was like, they don't deserve to win this, and they're not that good.
Which is,
it coincided with Canada getting better. To be fair to them.
And going into the game, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is it still going? Here we go. Full-time whistle's just gone. Nearly 8 minutes of injury time. X was played in the end because of the injury to Daniel Van der Donk. Finished 1-1.
Oh my God, it's true. Spencer's right. He's right.
Yeah, that's when it makes it look like a bit of an Arsenal movie. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
They are not paying me. It is me who is paying them. Then the Achilles. Sorry. Yeah. That movie left an imprint in my psyche.
So that's game 1 out of the way for the World Cup for today's match day anyway. But yeah, as Benson mentioned already, it's a winter in Australia as well. I know it's winter, but as I said it earlier in the last stream, I've never known it to be that wet in Australia like it has been for the last week. I've never known that much rain to happen in their winter. Oh, I didn't try to think what we're doing. Still no coverage on the Arsenal website, by the way. We're 6 minutes away. 4 in the morning, 6 minutes away from the kickoff, and all I've had come up on the screen was the last YouTube video they posted as part of the USA tour with Frimpong.
Let's hope Vietnam can beat Portugal, because
imagine that. Bloody hell. I wonder what they'll talk for that anyway.
Oh, you have little to no chance, but I do.
Go on.
What I will say about this tournament, as much as I've sat here and especially earlier on in the tournament, like wasn't especially enamoured with the quality compared to how it was being spoken about. Like it was like people were watching different football to me. But one of my biggest criticisms of the previous World Cup was when you were getting games like United States winning a game by like 10-1. And that I thought was also like, how does that benefit Thailand to get beat 10-1 at a World Cup? Like, how does that benefit world football sort of thing? So in that respect, like the lesser teams getting beaten like 1-0, things like that, that shows there is improvement, even if it doesn't necessarily look exciting. Like I thought Haiti played really well against the England women's team.
Yeah.
They're obviously not good. Like, let's be clear, they're not good.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Hello.
And I cannot hear you. Why is that?
Can you?
Crap. Just a
I can
second.
hear you perfectly. That's just what goes doing that. Teams looking at on my screen now. Pictures have gone live and teams, and then just like the team has just come out of the tunnel basically. No mention of why the delay was, by the way, for an hour. No, it's like for 35 minutes longer. It is what it is.
Is there a second?
All right, I can hear
game
you.
In
Is what?
I was asking if there's a second ladies' game coming up.
No.
Bear with me a sec. The next game is for the World.
Oh, there is one, but it's not for another. Not
Two
for
more
another
hours.
hour or so. Yeah. 2 hours, yeah.
Sorry, because Lottie sent me the schedule to save me keeping asking her what channel each match was on.
So the next game is at 8:30 our time, Portugal versus Vietnam, and then after that, pretty much straight afterwards, Australia versus Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why there's such a big gap.
I don't know. I think they're just trying to spread it out for a day, aren't they? So there's one after the other. But on Friday,
I think they were having like 5 games at one point when they when they first started, and that's how they stretched it out now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ryan, I heard you talking, but I couldn't answer you because I couldn't join right away. I wanted to watch the U.S. match, but watching the game was cool. You can't blame the field because the first 25 minutes we looked comfortable in their box. We just didn't put it away. So I can't blame the field when we had those opportunities in the first half. Then after we kind of slowed down like we usually do, and they punished us, and then it basically looked like two teams ready to get out of there. So it was yeah. So it sounds like Balogun is done for, huh?
Seems like not in the squad at all.
I don't understand how Nicholas Jackson scored 12 goals in La Liga. I don't know if that's the same as 20 goals in Liga. You see how he's playing?
Yeah.
I don't get how that works, and we can't figure out how to get Balogun working for us. I don't get that at all.
Is my boy playing for Barcelona?
Which one?
For Barcelona.
Rafinha. Yeah, he's starting. Yep, Rafinha. Gundogan starts. Mayo of Southampton, or formerly of Southampton, starts. Christensen starts. Alonso starts.
That's just playing too. Oh man.
Lewandowski. Yep. Pedri. De Stegen.
No wonder he went with Partey. It's like, let's at least keep this thing close.
That's what I like.
I'm still trying to figure out if this Rice Havertz thing will work.
But talking with Chelsea and all that's good. They drew 1-1 in the Premier League Summer Series in the States. They drew 1-1 with Newcastle. As you said, Nicholas Jackson scored the first goal, and Miguel Almiron just on half time. And it's just finished as it was. Fulham lost 2-0 to Aston Villa, with Moussa Diaby scoring in his debut.
I can't
Oh,
acknowledge
oh,
this
and
Premier League
Man
summer
United lost
series.
2-0. Man United lost 2-0 to Real Madrid.
What's this Premier League summer series rubbish?
Yeah, it's just a marketing thing to big up the Premier League, basically, out in the States. That's all it is. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah,
new
but-
until Fulham took over.
Yeah, we were supposed to be in this, and we got bumped for Fulham. We got bumped for Fulham.
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 Jude Bellingham scored on his debut for Real Madrid against Man United, and Jalasu's got a bicycle kick, apparently. Or Yasu. And we're underway. There we go.
Unbelievable. I just.
Hey, Mr. Tom, what do I say?
Oh no!
What do I say? What do I say,
Mr.
Mr. Tom?
No.
What do I say?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
There's
not.
levels to this thing, my man.
No.
There's levels,
I'm not having this.
there's levels. Fulham is at a level that's better than yours, man.
No. I'm not having Spencer Bronco and Gary dogging on me at the same time, bro.
You're getting it from both sides. You get it from the East Coast. You get it from the West. You're getting it all over.
Oh wow, I'm pretty sure that's not PG, but so I'm getting flustered at the thought of getting it from the East and the West. Like, is it the NBA? What?
You wanted to take it there. I guess you want something, huh?
I'm sure that's not PG either, but I'm just the levels.
You've got till 6 a.m. for that to be PG.
Dude, it's like 11 o'clock over here. It's like rated R time. Come on, you know this.
It's always after 11 somewhere.
True.
So, has there been a goal yet?
90 seconds in, no goal. Timber with a nice pass. Does it get through? If he doesn't trip him, I think he's through.
Yeah. He's a unit, that guy is, number 4. Look at his towel over the fucking ref.
If he doesn't trip him, I think he's through. Yeah. The US,
if Havertz, right,
the
it's
referee.
4:09. It's 4:09 here, right? If Havertz hasn't scored by 4:11, I'm officially declaring him a fraud.
And you know what? You can just hang up now. Just go to sleep.
No, he's got 2 minutes. He's got 2 minutes. He's a 60, 70 million pound player. He's got 2 minutes, or I'm officially giving him the seal of fraud approval.
There you go, free kick from Odegaard. Oh my God, what was that? Come on, Martin, do better than that.
Nice. Come on, that's got to be a foul. He went right through him. Come on.
It was a foul for them, apparently. Gundogan getting taken out.
How does that work? Didn't he go through him to get to the ball?
Exactly. Timber is going to be the signing of the summer, hopefully. You never know. I'm a bit concerned for Tierney, as I said before, when teams officially come out. I'm a bit concerned for Tierney, to be honest, because considering he's our left back, an actual left back, and we're playing a right-footed defender as a left back again over Tierney.
Which tells you it has nothing to do with the left or the right foot. Arteta likes you or he doesn't like you as for his team.
Just get rid of him then. Why take him out on tour? If you're not going to give him any minutes, why take him on tour?
I can tell you something that's factually true right now. Because as soon as my Ethernet cable came into this stream,
somebody said teams are going to come after us. We got to be ready for this.
Yay!
Your internet improved significantly.
Yeah, apparently I've got to get one for this setup now, just in case it does rain and all that. Apparently when it rains, we have issues apparently. So I've got to get myself an internet cable now to boost up the signal.
I got one that's 60 feet, and it was about £15. In hindsight, it was quite a a shrewd purchase. Or I got it off a website that is also a similar name to a rainforest.
Other brands are available.
They are, but you should probably go to this one because they've got
Yeah.
so much money that they can pass off the savings to you, the consumer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get on it. Get on it.
Go. Too much.
And you know, I'm so generous that it's actually 4:12, so I gave him an extra minute to try and prove me
All right.
wrong.
So then, are you leaving us?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'll tell
I thought you said
you
you're
this,
gonna
Gary. The more you
Travis
want me to
Discord.
leave, the more I'm going to stay.
All right, you can stay. Take some more of this.
I'm certain that's not PG.
Again, because of the UK laws, he's got until 6 a.m. He's got an hour and 45 minutes for this until it's illegal.
This is what is it called? Dirty TV time? Is that what it is?
It's all you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just talking to you, man. I can't. Just because your mind takes you places doesn't mean I'm taking you there.
My mind went on to that grilled chicken I had, and it was delicious from New Dallas.
Mm.
In a world of pure imagination.
That's what she said.
So who was the head coach for? Wait, is the head coach and the manager different at Barcelona?
Xavi's the Barcelona manager. I think they're just focused on one of his coaching staff, his technical coaching staff. I believe
They
Xavi's
don't call them managers out there, though, do they? They're just the head coach.
Yeah, head coach. Yeah.
Oh, you know what it was? It was oh crap. So I'm gonna say it's oh crap.
Well, yeah, just yeah. Lewandowski.
Well, damn, that was too easy.
Just Lewandowski being Lewandowski with the rebound.
That was just really.
It wasn't Lewandowski,
really.
sorry. It looked like him. Likewise. Fuck's sake. And we're 1-0 down. 7 minutes in. Poor defending. Poor watching.
Well, no, I mean poor defending, but you got Erdegaard turns the ball over really easy.
Yeah.
And they're on the run, and we didn't take. Why don't we take? We just let them just walk down the pitch.
That's what I'm saying. And then Ramsey doesn't hold on to the ball.
Saliba just let him get wherever he wanted to go.
And it begins. This is what we get of our system. I think we're a few weeks away now from the season starting, and we're still. I know it's pre-season, but we're making these mistakes. Mistakes we wasn't making last year in pre-season, by the way. Just to add. So to say I'm concerned for the start of the season is an understatement.
I'd be concerned if you let Pedri score.
I don't even know if it's
Come on, let's go, Saka. And a ball to nobody in the box. Nobody's attacking the stupid ball.
Hang on a minute. Where does Romeo who played for Barcelona?
Just signed for them the last week or so.
What, from Southampton to Barcelona?
No, because he left Southampton last summer for Genoa. And then later, yeah.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Genoa to Barcelona. Whoa.
They're on a budget now, aren't they, Barcelona still?
They are, because Rafinha weren't cheap.
Careless in the final first so early on. Yeah, that's what we've been doing. I mean, in that instance there, that Saliba, for a good chunk of that moment, whilst they're attacking initially, had an opportunity to stop that attack. He just runs alongside the the attack and does nothing until it's too late. The rest of the defence will know better.
Good enough.
And this is what I'm saying. This is concerning going into the season. We're making these mistakes now, which we weren't doing a year ago. We conceded sloppy goals like we used to, which we didn't do last year until the back end of the season. Yeah, that's a foul, Ref. Of course it is. With all due respect, these refs that we've been given from our tour, abysmal. That's saying something for coming from Premier League side of things. Such a good reference. Oh, you touched him. Great kick.
Shouldn't have played the MLS All-Stars first.
No, that's a thing that Apple brought back apparently. The part of their sponsorship, they're taking over sponsorship and all that, and TV rights of the MLS. They're brought this way. They say so. The MLS All-Stars thing got brought back.
Come on.
The offside.
How can you be offsides?
Henderson says, yeah, I've noticed that. There seemed to be sort of in changing who takes the lead role and all that, but yeah. Got Ricky in the chat says, come on, Arsenal. Colin saying Odegaard is not starting work at all. Well, again, I'd rather him fucking sort himself out now than fucking add this issue at the start of the season. So, even though it's a few weeks away, as I say, but yeah. Gabriel, wake up, mate. This is what you were doing back in the last season. Dilly getting on the ball, not getting rid of it, not getting the ball at your feet. Just saying, the annoying thing is,
nice
this is not good.
Towards the goal, please. Let's go.
This ain't a good Barca team. Another one.
White inside to. Ooh, nobody. Oh, Saka steals it. Goal. Very nice.
Yes, get in there, Saka.
Nice. They make a mistake, we punish them.
Thank God for that. Well done, Saka.
Yeah.
Actually, well taken, forcing that.
You know what? Let me guess. Everybody in the world would say Barcelona gave us that ball. They gave us that shot, right?
We gave them their goal, so they gave it back to us. Yes, sure. Why not?
10 seconds after scoring, and Gary's already creating the conspiracies of people
there
trying
is
to
this
take
conspiracy.
it away
They
from
hate
them.
us, Mr. Tom. You wouldn't know this. Mr. Tom, you wouldn't understand.
Are you
Ask
joking?
Ryan.
Leeds are the most hated team in
No,
England.
no, they don't hate you the way they hate us. Tell them, Ryan. Ryan, tell them.
You
don't sit there smiling.
Media-wise and rivals, they hate us. I mean, we've got in terms of like media in general, they're giving rival fans minutes on their respective channels or whatever, and they're just digging Arsenal out. Oh, last year was a flash in the pan. They're going to get found out. We're going to finish above them, miles ahead of them. I'm just like, where's this backing up? Oh, Liverpool going to come back, and they're going to be it's going to be a 2-2 race between them and City instead of Arsenal. Got to be Millwall. Millwall's just Millwall. They're not. They have the reputation they have. Fan base wise, let's not get it twisted there. But they're not. In terms of London clubs, they're one of the most irrelevant clubs in London, away from Tottenham, basically. They just don't. They don't
Very
do
nice.
anything.
I like this Timber guy, man.
Yeah. You can actually defend.
You know what? This Timber is I think it's gonna be our happy accident, like Arteta gets all the time. Oh, put the cross in quickly! Put the cross in! Oh, you kidding me?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
He was standing there the whole time. Come on.
Pass. Oh, for God's sake, now I've got to do the job.
Right at the goalkeeper.
On target,
Come
huh?
on.
Should have sent it far post, but anyway.
I'm not understanding why he didn't cross it at all. Ugh.
Now we've woken up. God for that. We actually didn't go fully asleep, but we did have a night against United after conceding. Look at Everts drop deep. Jesus. Go on, Timber. Run, Timber, run.
Get on it. Get on that ball. Oh, off of them. Very nice. Corner coming.
Keep going, that.
According to fanbanter.co.uk, the most hated club in England is Leeds United.
No. Stop talking. No. I already told you who it is. Don't go looking for your friendly website. Stop it.
My friendly website that hates me and my team.
like every website hates Arsenal. Come on, stop it. You picked one.
Oh,
you're not even in the top 20 most hated football clubs on that website.
Come on, let's get a shot off.
Ooh. That might have been on target from Saka. That would have been interesting. Suddenly, the players have realised this Barcelona team is shit.
Sorry, I was mistaken. You're the ninth most hated.
We're in the top 10.
Right. Yeah, you're in the top 10. 8 below Leeds.
Mike all would bump Leeds out of the tour as well, says Colin in the chat.
I'll tell you this now. I will get back on that tour. Yeah. I'm going to get Leeds United back in that Premier League summer series if it kills me. Somehow.
Oh,
right.
Summer tour. Where you getting it? Are you guys getting tickets? What's going on?
Let me tell you something, brother. Yeah.
You getting tickets? Is that what you mean?
What's the point in having American owners if you can't even get on the Premier League summer series? I mean, it's ridiculous.
You kind of pick the clues in the top. You need to be a Premier League team.
and not the most hated team in the championship. You know, that doesn't work.
The championship.
That doesn't give you points.
As Colin said earlier, I think you sort of done yourselves out that way. if you tell Ron that actually showed some fight, in the last 2 games, he may have been a Premier League team, so it might have been using the Fulham.
I don't come on the Mr. Arsenal podcast at 4:24 a.m. to receive all this Leedsism.
You're gonna take it. You're gonna have to take it and enjoy it. That's all you're gonna have to do. All right.
God damn it! Is it before, just after 9 p.m. everywhere, Gary? Bloody hell!
Just enjoy it.
That's not parental guidance at all.
Oh, you got to be kidding me! Because Ben White stood up strong, he gets penalized for it. You believe that? Just because he stood up strong, that guy won't last in the Premier League if he can't handle that.
This is what I'm saying.
Ben White just stood there and said, "You're gonna have to go through me," and he tried to go through him, and guess what? Nah, not here. Not in the big Premier League. Nah.
Well, he kicks
the back of his leg, and he gets and Ben White gets penalized for it.
Yeah, these MLS fucking referees are too fucking like, oh, touched him. Fucking free kick, quick. He won the ball by going through him. How dare he?
Joke's on you guys. I'll bet on this game to be over 2.5 goals.
Well, you got the 2. You just need 1 more, basically.
One more. So I will confidently predict right now that the game will finish 1-1.
Yeah, pretty much. Get it on the side of the Sean's asking, anywhere I can watch the game on YouTube or IPTV or links? Where are you living, Sean, exactly? Like UK, outside the UK? From that, we can help you.
It's on ESPN Plus, but you got to be on the app. You can't even watch it on the web page. It's disappointing.
Bloody hell.
How are you watching it, Ryan?
Via Arsenal.com.
Come on, let's go. Oh my God, Jesus!
Oh,
Do you have to
Jesus,
be,
yeah,
do you
pain
have
in
to
the
be a
arse.
member of Arsenal?
Yeah,
Come on,
basically, yeah.
Saka, put it on goal.
Oh, I don't want to watch Arsenal
Oh
versus
my
Barcelona that
gosh.
much.
Oh dear.
I'm even mildly reluctant to watch Hearts versus Leeds on Sunday, let alone Arsenal Barcelona.
You might win that against
It's all,
Hearts. You
you
never
know what,
know.
Mr. Thomas? Okay, you can tell us your love for Arsenal right now. There's not any Leeds fans on here. We're not going to judge you. We
It's a safe
understand.
space.
That should be a
Absolute
handball.
criminal.
That's got to be a handball. Thank you.
Oh, penalty's
If he
been
doesn't
given.
put his
Never
hand
seen
up, that should be a
Ryan.
red card. He stuck his hand out. That should be
Anyway,
like a red card or something. Come on.
Penalty to Arsenal, yeah.
how did Arsenal? I think VAR should look at this. Just be
There's,
It is,
there's
it
nothing
is
to
VAR,
look
so
at. He doesn't stick his arm up. It's on goal.
here we go. Yeah, he's literally like that as the shot gets taken by. He's
Yeah.
Trossard has a shot, and he's right next to him. He goes like that. Here goes Saka. Come on, Saka. Get your second.
Come on,
line.
conviction
Come on,
with
Saka.
conviction. Put this thing through the back of the net. Let's go. Doesn't matter if he gets there first. It's going to go through his hand
Saka.
anyways.
Let's go.
Come on. Is he going to kick it from like 2 inches away? What's going on? All right.
No.
Put your foot through it, Saka. Come on. On top of this ball.
Come on.
Doesn't. Oh my gosh.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Saka, sort yourself out, man.
How can you not? Did he? Every time he takes something off of it, kills it. Put your foot through the thing. Nobody takes penalty kicks like that.
That's two in a row now. He's missed. West Ham was the last one in the league. Back in the last season, and now this one. That's two in a row he's missed. This ain't good. Literally after the last one, after the first one he missed for England. Since then, up till West Ham, they're scoring them all now. That's two. I know it's pre-season, but still.
You know, it's not even pre. It's not. Stop with this. It's pre-season crap.
No, but I'm saying
working on things when you go out there and play. What's the point of playing in this thing if you're going to belittle everything? Come on, I don't like that mental.
I'm agreeing with it. It's concerning. I'm saying it's concerning that literally now two penalties in a row now. He's either put wide, high and wide in one instance, or skewed it one in this instance. And
every time he takes something off and tries to finesse it, he kills himself. Just put your foot through the thing.
Arteta's got to have that discussion. Arteta's going to have to start having that discussion now with Saka and the team in terms of do they keep Saka as a penalty taker or not? Because obviously, confidence and all. I mean, because going into the season, if we get a penalty, say for example against Forest, match day one, he gets it, he misses that. His confidence is going to be on the absolute floor even more then from the penalty spot. And how long then do you give it until you move it on to someone else? So I'd rather him start having a discussion now. But again, that's not a dig at Saka. I just don't want him getting his confidence battered onto the floor, basically. Taking a walk back by the looks of it.
Oh, I need to get my free candy on the Candy Crush app.
Well, basically, the reason why BX strikers aren't the penalty takers are first choice, anyways, because from the Chelsea game, not last season, the season before, at Stamford Bridge, we went up to finish fifth and all that. We took that penalty and became the penalty taker from that onwards, basically. Because up till then, I think it was the case that Jesus was our penalty taker. Not Jesus. It was Lacazette, but Lacazette weren't playing, so Saka got given a penalty against Chelsea. He took it, scored it, and automatically from there on in became my penalty taker, first choice wise. And up till when he played West Ham back in the last season, he was scoring his penalties.
You know why? Because he wanted to take him. Now he has to take him. Totally different situation. You know what I mean? Like whenever when he grabbed that ball and said, "I'm taking it against Manchester
Yeah,
United,"
that's what I'm saying.
he hasn't stood up. He hasn't stood up on with the ball at the spot and taken it like that since. It's always been. It's just part of the job as opposed to, "I got this." He just needs to get.
Yeah,
I don't know. He just needs to just take the damn shot instead of like. Doesn't matter if they pick it right. He's got it. He's got to boot. He's gonna boot it in that same corner. Come on. Timber's just too strong, man. Timber is just too strong, man. Timber is just too strong.
He's just he ain't messing about.
He's
It's Tom's favourite player as well. Just gone through Tom's favourite player.
Rafina's like, I haven't played like a man like this before.
Oh dear.
They don't play like this in La
Liga.
In La Liga. Look at
Is
this
physical,
contact.
is it? Also, haven't improved this much, have they? If I've made a mistake, did I choose the wrong team? Ricky, come on. Bring Troy Deeney to Arsenal. He's a great striker. He's past it. He's way past it. Jesus Christ. And even in his best days, I wouldn't take him at Arsenal, with all due respect. We're Arsenal. We're not fucking West Ham United or anything like that, with all due respect. Or Tottenham.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
All right, so there's no other sports on, huh?
We'll be not up. Go on, second. Go on. Oh, Trossard, you twat. Jesus is our number 9, a good striker. Yep. And Trossard's been booked. Of course he has. For no reason.
Give that yellow, huh?
Again, I don't get why we've got these MLS refs are what either trigger happy or was crap. That wasn't a booking. Come on. For God's sake.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
It wasn't a booking. It wasn't a bookable offence. That's a warning.
Well, he grabbed the goalkeeper as he's trying to throw the ball out of the box.
But my point is I guess, especially in a friendly, is a warning. It's not like it's a competitive match. He's done that in a competitive match, and fair enough. He's a friendly in the day. He's just like calm. That's telling him calm down. And we kick on from now on in.
Come on, Erdegaard. Can you hold on to the ball for a second, please?
Mate, seriously.
Okay, second. Let's do it. There you go. Somebody get into the box. That's just right there.
Get out, Trossard. Someone knock it in. Someone get in the box. Or not. Yeah, we'll just screw back on the wing. Yeah, don't worry.
Be ready to take that shot, Trossard.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, piss off. How's that a goal kick? Oh, for God's sake, this ref. Ever since Arsenal went to the US of A, they seem to have forgotten how to play pretty football and start playing soccer, says Colonel.
I just realised why Leeds have never won the Premier League since 1992.
Because you got to be in it, right? You got to be in it to win it. Isn't that what they say? That's what they say over here in the States. You say you got to be in it to win it. And guess what? If you ain't in it, you ain't winning it.
No, I'll tell you what it is.
That's how it works.
Right? I'll tell you what it is. In 1991, I sat there and I was like just banging the goals, Leeds, and we did, and we won it. And then I stopped saying it, and we just stopped winning.
So it's your fault, basically.
So basically, this season, I'm going to endeavour. I'm going to do what Ricky Guna Cousins says, but instead of Arsenal, they use Leeds, I'm going to say just bang in the goals, just bang the goals in Leeds. And I expect lots of goals, even from Bamford.
Oh boy! So I know. You know what? I know it's late. If you're talking Bamford and goals, that's just like that's the delirium right there. Somebody's delirious over there.
Gary, it's that late over. It's that late over here. It's daylight coming through his window.
I know it is crazy. We've never seen that here ever in Mr. Tom's dungeon. The light from the sun is coming in through the window, and it's not because it's going. It's not because it's sunset.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Trossard, who's that ball
That's
to?
like Odegaard.
Oh, is that Odegaard?
Yeah, it's Odegaard's ball. Yeah.
His touch is terrible.
I think I should stop eating 3 a.m. grilled chicken. Always makes me tired. I say that, but this time, are you playing in America again next week?
No, this is the last game. We fly back, and then we've got to play Monaco on the 2nd.
Thank God. But you're playing that in England, right?
Normal service resuming after tonight. Thank fuck.
Thank God for that. Because
you guys need to stop complaining. Just stop complaining. You watched damn 2 games at a regular time.
I said
stop it.
Stream, I couldn't do this full term for the entire season. I couldn't do this. So, as I say, you got my respect, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah, Erdegaard is just not playing well right now. I think he's trying to do too much. Just take it easy, like the manager said, tranquilo, relax.
Oh God, coming in the chat, Jesus.
I think Leeds might be in the Champions League in the next 4 years.
Colonel Ward, this has nothing to do with coming over to the States. Stop that.
Just
hybrid soccer NFL ball.
You'll be blaming America for any of this stuff.
Don't blame America.
They just keep falling on the ground every time we touch them.
And the ref buys it every time, by the way. This ref is literally starts like trick after the whistle.
He went down before he even got hit.
Yeah.
You know what Arsenal could do with now? A penalty.
McQuanico, how are you doing?
Hang on. Is there going to be a penalty shootout
Ricky Gunnar, Colin Young. Who else we got? Big Gun in the house.
Wouldn't surprise me after the other night. Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh,
Jesus
crap.
Christ.
We'll probably lose that as well. Especially if Fabio's playing.
So, you lost a penalty.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Again.
Ball gets deflected in for a goal.
I'm sorry. What is Ramsdale doing there as well? Come on. This is becoming too often with him as well. He gets down too slow. He doesn't get down quick enough. A slight deflection. He That sums up Odegaard, by the way, in his performance. That slight deflection takes it away from, but still.
Why does Trossard? Why does Erdegaard move? If he doesn't move, it just hits him in the chest.
But either way, why is Ramsdale so far the other side of the fucking goal?
Just take the ball in the chest.
There's faults on both sides, mainly on Odegaard, because obviously, as you say, he moves. His movement makes that happen in the first place. And again, second time tonight against the run of play, Barcelona take the lead.
I was listening to somebody today complaining about Ramsdale, saying we need a new goalkeeper, and it's like
I've had that.
He's not helping himself sometimes with the way, you know.
I had a few of them on our media.
Nice pullback, easy yellow.
Okay, that's a foul.
Why in the world would you pull him back? I mean, come on.
Colin says, is Milton going his head wrong now, or is Runnison now number one? Again, the blame I put with Ramsdale is his position in that instance. Like, why is he so far?
That's the problem with Ramsdale. His position is always he always gets punished, right? Near post, and now he's you know, footwork is put.
But the main fault for that goal goes to Odegaard because his movement as the ball's being kicked makes that all happen in the first place. As Gary says in the moment, if Odegaard stays strong and holds his own and stands still, it hits him, yeah, but it hits him and goes away from the goal.
I'm not gonna get a foul for running into our man. I'm not gonna get a foul for running into the timber. Come on, that's got to be a yellow.
Jesus.
That should be a red.
That's got to be because he's been booked already. He was booked for the handball, wasn't he? He's the one that made a penalty. And then once all that, he took out Havertz, but they picked the ball up and booted it into the air. So that's dissent. That's a double booking. If he hasn't been booked already, which obviously he hasn't because he's on the fucking pitch.
Oh, they've given the goal to Rafinha.
Yeah. Even though they took a massive deflection, you'll see it in the highlights later. They've given it to him anyway, just because. But it was another own goal, but yeah. Because the deflection's so massive, because he's aimed one way, it's hit off Odegaard's chest and gone in the other. So there's no way determining, but obviously they've given it to him for whatever reason, but yeah.
I think it's because I told them to.
Jesus.
It's a great challenge, but if you can go through the man like that, come on. The friend is allowed to do that.
Come on now, everyone. You're clutching at straws. Getting in the ref's face, auto yellow. That's never been a yellow.
You don't know. You're not watching it.
I know. You don't even know what's going on. We could be watching.
I know the rules of the game, and I know what precedents have been set in football.
You don't know anything. You don't even know what Premier Football is like. Do you know what this is like?
Yeah, I do. I do know what it's like because my team was clearly shit.
You've already forgotten what it's like.
I knew my team was shit. You can't know. You have to know what it's like to know if you're good at it or not. You got nothing to say to that, have you, gal?
I didn't hear you. Everything just went dead.
So Lewandowski now is getting a spat with Thomas Partey.
Absolute racism against Leeds United.
This ref is awful. I'm sorry, this ref is absolute bullshit. Give us a free kick. We had a free kick, and then they're coming together. But it looks like he's reversed a free kick back to fucking Barcelona.
I've heard the summer series is overrated.
Why? And I know we're in the States and all that for this tour, but why have we got to have refs that haven't got a clue what they're doing?
Is there anywhere on earth where there are good referees?
Well, we used to have one decent ref, world-class ref, but he retired a few years back, I believe. You know, was at FIFA. Put this fear of God into everyone. Apart from that, nah. But this just takes us a whole new level. This ref does anyway. The slightest you can breathe on a player, he's given a free kick to someone tonight.
Not a good pass there.
I mean, even in that instance, the
I
free
love
kick.
when Partey's on. When Partey's on, come on, Saka, you got to get to that ball, Saka. How could you? Come on, Saka. If he tips that just a little bit, he's gone. Just wasted a good pass from Partey. I look at Colonel Ward going after your team there.
Yeah, cannot say. End of the day, if we wanted a positive pre-season, we should have played Leeds United and Welling United 10 times.
Why you got to pick on Welling United? What have they ever done to you?
This ref, seriously.
I'll tell you what, right? You're lucky I've had some grilled chicken, or as I'll take you all to school.
You can't open. You can't. The school, dude. Open your eyes.
To school.
Just wake up. Go get some coffee.
Let's get a nice one in there. Come on, Sacker. Take him. Take him to school.
Take him
to school.
To school.
No, he took him to school though, but couldn't get past the second defender.
It's a sad day for schoolgoers.
Corner in. And no one attacks it.
With a terrible
Partey
shot. Moon shot.
Oh, Ben White's gone in the book.
Yeah.
That happened like minutes ago. For those who are watching.
This ref is too trigger happy with his cards. And it's like, if either player breathes on a player, even looks at a player wrong, he's given free kicks galore.
I only watch elite teams, Gary.
So not Leeds then.
Nope. Whoa, just took out Partey. It should be a yellow. Partey, nice little. Saka. What's the cross in?
Come on.
Headed. Oh, nice little tip there.
Yes, come on, Havertz.
Yes, he go.
Come on. Well done, Saka, as well, that build-up. Good thinking as well from Partey, straight from the off. That free kick, got the ball out straight away.
Hopefully, VAR will have a look at it.
Come on.
You think that ball was rolling? Is that what you think? Because you didn't even see it. So you don't even know what you're talking about. Elite Jet, welcome to the show.
No one talking about.
Elite Jet's team is 105 mil richer, and what do they show? What do they have to show for it? Nothing.
105 mil. 105
nothing
mil.
With that money.
The thing is, Saka gets all the credit because he deserves it, and Partey as well for the quick thinking. But other guys getting an assist there for a header that was mishit. He's just having that Havertz was there, just going, okay, boom, thank you.
Or it was a good header.
It was.
Or it was a good header.
Yeah, always a good header. It was planned. It was pre-planned. He saw in the corner.
It wins either way.
I'm going to make out. I'm going to header the ball to goal, but actually a clever assist to Kai Havertz there.
He's going for the 20. He's going for the 20 assist record. He already did the 15 goal record. You know, so now he's going for the 20 goal record. Let the man cook, as they say.
I will do. I'm not league gunner, so I will do.
Let the man cook. He's doing all right.
Now, can I ask for please wake up in this pre-season tour and actually defend for the rest of this game properly?
Oh my gosh! Let's give the ball up again. Saka. And Saliba's there to clean up the mess. There you go.
He just says the old black and yellow jersey is something else. It's different. I'll give it that. As I say, look again. Watch it. on the screen the other day, and obviously watching the screen as I am now, it may look yellow to you. When I look down, it doesn't look that bright yellow. But hey, I've seen some weird.
Nice turnover. Come on, let's go. Let's get a good shot off here.
kits
Oh,
over here.
Trossard makes the
Oh,
goalkeeper
Trossard,
have to
just
put a shot
Fagan,
on
just
there.
Fagan in the end.
There you go.
Colin says, "Oh God, with an assist, another wayward touch. Got to call it correct," says Colin. Oh dear.
So Rafinha's shot was perfect, right?
Who scored?
Who scored? What do you mean? Where have you been?
I don't know. I don't
Mr.
know.
Tom, Mr. Tom, you owe me £100. All right. You said you're gonna owe me £100. Send it to me now.
Is it PayPal or
whatever one you want?
Cash App?
You owe me 200 as well, by the way.
Hang on 1 second. Hang on. Sorry, just give me a second. Let me cash out.
Oh, nice header! Nice header from Jesus.
I'm gonna make it out to go fuck yourself if you think I was born yesterday.
No, you were born yesterday.
Just because I'm a
What is your name? Your name is Mr. Tom, born yesterday.
.com. Oh, the half-time whistle just gone, by the way, so we're not getting our corner from that header, by the way. It was a good statement to stay. A good header, by the way, from Trossard, I believe it was. But no, corner will be following up for that. So it's half-time. 2-2. Defensively, a lot to be desired, open play-wise, and from the set piece, as we saw the free kick watching Rafinha. But from the offense side, can't complain really. It's just we need to sort up. We need a solidarity in our defense. And
is it good? Do you think it's good to say that in an important game when we need to control the game, Partey starts? I don't know about Rice and Havertz, but Partey starts.
I think if Rice is available, I think apparently there's rumours going about that he's got a swollen ankle or something. I don't need to double check that in a sec. But I think in an ideal world for Arteta, I think he wants to have them Partey and Rice starting together, just to give obviously you got the experience along the side.
The one game he should have used them in was the United game.
Yeah.
That's the game he should have used it in, not this one.
All right, it's 5 a.m. I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
going to bed. All right. I'll be looking for the PayPal. So just go ahead and put it in now, and I'll let you know in the morning if I got it. £100. Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. I'll send it via carrier pigeon.
No, PayPal. You know my address.
Facts go. Do I? That's
yeah, you
do. Caught me off guard then. Okay, right. But seriously, I'm going to bed because 5 a.m. All right.
What time do you go to work tomorrow? Do you have work?
No, fortunately, I'm off. I've got 10 days off now.
10 days off? What kind of job you got where you don't work? Like you work like what, one day every month or something like that? What's going on?
No, just happens my holiday allocation, and I was like, I'll take some time in August.
Where are you going? Anywhere special?
Absolutely nowhere, but I might as well get paid to do nothing as opposed to going to work for the same amount of money. So
true that. Very true.
Oh, I could take my holiday, but instead I'd rather work.
Whoever said that? That's something that a Leeds fan would do, though, isn't it?
No, that's not true. You obviously don't know many Leeds fans if you think Leeds fans want to go to work, mate. Bloody hell. And let me tell you something about Liverpool fans while we're at it. Yeah, Do you know Liverpool fans love work. Sorry, I meant love avoiding work. I mean, sorry. What's that? All right, no, all right. But don't forget, yeah,
He's like talking to himself, right?
Don't forget to
basically,
subscribe. I like saying that word. Subscribe to the We All Love Leeds podcast. Even the people that don't love Leeds, yeah, because algorithms and it's all sciencey with YouTube, innit? They do all that. What was? Hang on. Before I go. When it comes to the Mr. Arsenal podcast, do the Holy Trinity, yeah, of like, share, and subscribe. Yeah.
You've heard the man. Cheers, Tom. Go and get yourself some sleep anyway. You need absolutely. You put a shift in this morning from your channel to my channel, so you just go and get some sleep. Go on.
Yeah, thank you. And I might have a sausage burrito when I wake up.
You might have a sausage burrito when you wake up.
Yep. It's like a muffin. Actually, it's not a burrito at all. Don't know why I said that. But it's like a muffin. There's a sausage in it. And I'll put some ketchup on it. And I'll season it with a little bit of pepper. Then put it in the microwave for a minute.
Talk about like a half-hour outro.
Yeah.
He's getting his second win. Do you see that? He's got his second win. His eyes are actually wide open. The man went from like dying on like the screen. He was like eyes closed, talking to us, and now he's wide awake, like he just did some sit-ups, some push-ups, and ready to go.
Gary Schmarry.
Why can't the midfield three be Partey, Rice, and Trossard?
Why can't it be? Why can't it be Rice, Havertz, and Firpo?
Because Firpo doesn't play in the Premier League because he doesn't have his Premier League card. He didn't get
Arsenal quality.
Listen. Firpo's February at Leeds was better than any Arsenal player's February. Okay, I got on the record. Yeah.
Okay.
Arsenal's in general season, apart from February, then is better than Firpo.
No, we're not counting August to January and March to May. That's just mad. Yeah. I mean, that's just silly. Like, I couldn't possibly win that because he was shite. But I'm just. It's a great player. Don't get me wrong. When he leaves, which he will, because that's what footballers do, yeah. They become your heroes and then they leave. That's what happens, yeah.
I do like Colin. I like that as well. Partey, Rice, and Milsufro. We got lots of answers. Havertz might not be able to get to play. Well, you know what? He can come back up. He can back up Jesus, right? When Jesus needs a rest.
Yeah, good rotation, a good option. Because again, with the versatility of Havertz and where roles he can play predominantly, it'd be a good choice, especially with his height and all that. Good choice to have up top, especially like Foster ball in 24/7. Yeah. But ESR's had a growth spurt like hell, by the way. Just no Fabio. Yeah, exactly. I'll review that, Colin. No Fabio. He can go.
You know what? I don't even want to bring up that name anymore because it just like there's some names just no more, please. We can't even talk about that guy. We can't talk about Mr. Tom's favorite Leeds player who was on loan there and supposedly helped them get into whatever league or something like that or winning something. I don't know. But he needs to go too.
Yeah.
Mr. Tom knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I smell a Bamford reference.
Did it? No.
Hawkwind in the chat asking who scored for Arsenal. In terms of Arsenal goal scores, it was Saka from open play. He had a penalty he missed. Excuse me, just wide of the post. Sent the kick the wrong way, but either way. But Kai Havertz scored a second for us. ESO looks like he hit the weight room as well. Yeah, he's close, but he's tall now. Suddenly, since he's
You're
been
not
out.
going to tell him who scored for Barca?
Rafinha with a free kick. I can't remember the first goal scored.
Rafinha! Sorry.
Technically, it was another own goal. I don't care what anyone says. But let them give it to Rafinha as a friendly. Let them have it. That doesn't technically count to his goal contribution, but hey.
All right, seriously, I'm going to bed, all right, because
his eyes are shut again. His second win's gone. I
It's
gave him win like in 1 minute. That's fuck up again. As soon as we tell him he's got to go, his second win kicks in. And he's like, "All right, I'm ready to play."
All right.
It's like in the film.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
It's like in the film, The Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving. Absolutely fucking not. Pardon my language. I'm sorry. My language is unbecoming of a gentleman.
Is that what you think you are?
But thank you for having me on. Yeah, it was
all right.
kind of you.
Here, get some sleep.
Go and get some rest. Go on.
Have a good night, everyone. Have a good night, Colonel, Hawkwind, Ricky, Gooner Cousins. His middle name really ain't Gooner. That's just too coincidental. The other one. Colin. Is that Scottish Colin?
No, not Scottish Colin. It's American Colin.
It's not Scottish Colin. It's American Colin.
No.
All right. Well, have a good night, American Colin, not Scottish Colin.
He doesn't want to go. That's all right if you don't want to go, Mr. Tom.
No, I do want to go because I'm dying up here. No, not really.
Irish American Colin. So
oh
there you
god,
go.
God, the worst halves of both. I mean, sorry,
yeah, please go before you start offending my entire chat.
Stop berating our fans, Mr. Tom.
My apologies. I'm not berating him, all right? He does his best. He can't help it. He can't help where he can't help the nationality of the testicles he was fired out of. All right.
God.
That wasn't PG. Can I say it? That's not PG.
Yeah.
That really isn't.
Have a good night, everyone.
That should be go on a shirt. That's not PG. He doesn't want to leave, does he? Is he going to leave us? Good night. Oh, look at that. And he's gone.
There you go.
And now we can start talking about Mr. Tom.
Yeah. Oh dear. And Colonel Vicky's called part of the new group that's formed a podcast and all that in terms of just podcast and all that weekly podcast. You're going to see a lot more of Vicky going forward. Hopefully, when she gets some time available to come on and all that. But yeah, so no trolling there. It's all cool. I think it's just literally fatigue first. She lives in the UK like us, so it's just fatigue kicking in, and obviously certain things have been cut up. She's typing certain things in, and it's coming across not the way it's meant to come across during the game. But it's all good. It's all good. Just tiredness. Leave her alone. I did wonder why Connor was eating ice cream at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh dear. To be honest, I've been drinking.
Some quick stats for those who are into the stats. Arsenal with 11 total shots, 5 on target. Yeah. Barcelona with only 3 total shots, all 3 on target.
Yeah.
Arsenal with 15 fouls, Barcelona with 9. I don't get that, but all right, whatever. 3 corner kicks to 1. We're offsides twice.
Yeah.
Got 3 yellow cards, they've got 1. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine that. We've had more big chances than they did. Shots inside the box, 10. Taib has joined us. Hawkwind, welcome to the show. Sean C. is in the house as well. Welcome.
Is LG in the chat? Nope.
Yeah.
If you mean a certain LG in Spain, then no. He'll never. He might be watching us, but he will never put himself out there in the chat. Because then that means he's watching small YouTubers, and he doesn't do that apparently, even though he clearly does. He works. I did say, Vicky, that you're a girl. I did refer to you as she. This is what I'm saying. I think the time is just creeping into some of us in the chat, and yeah, the only reason it hasn't creeped in for me so far, touch wood, is because I did use my brain and did get some sleep for about 4.5 hours.
Yeah, it's just after 12 midnight over here. So
yeah, 7 minutes past 5 here in the morning.
Yeah, welcome to the show. We all love Leeds. You missed the one Leeds fan who hangs out with us on a regular, unless that's Mr. Tom's secret account.
Probably is actually.
Isn't it? Is that a new channel he has?
Yeah, he's now launched a whole new football channel dedicated to Leeds for next season.
All right, so
that'd be interesting.
The fact that it says "moi" sounds like a Mr. Tom thing.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Colonel's going back to my channel because he feels this chat is is PG.
It's the same channel, quite literally the same chat. You ain't gonna get nothing different over there. You get the same feed, the same chat, because it comes up on the screen and all that. So nothing's
Oh
going
my
to change.
gosh. His name is Rim Matt. What? Oh, so
Sean's asking, "There's a shirt growing on me." It is what it is. I'm not. It's. Oh, do not bring on Cole fucking Hine for half time, for God's sake.
Are you kidding me?
The win. No, just thought he's just coming back, and obviously he's training, he's doing warm-up stuff and all that. So I don't know if he's actually coming on or not. I hope he isn't, because obviously
that would be like that. That's you know what? That's unacceptable, and you should get fired. I'm sorry. Certain things you just can't do.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I saw the shirt in person. I still don't like it.
De Jong is coming on.
I mean, you know what? If Arsenal goes on like a winning streak with that shirt, then yes. Where they clean sheet, like 5 clean sheets in a row, then I'll say the shirt is good.
Well, that's it. Italy jet or macaroni and cheese. They're more than welcome to come over and subscribe to this channel as well. It's not my fault. They're more than welcome to share the love and all that. But yeah, teams will back out. I can't see no subs yet from Arsenal, but we'll see. Thomas Partey on my screen.
Samuel Smith-Rowe, I think, is coming in for Havertz. If I heard that correctly.
I'll be happy with that. I'd be happy with that. I wouldn't mind that. See a bit more Smith though. Again, we're not overplaying Kai Havertz either. We're giving him enough minutes to get ease himself in.
Yep, there he is.
There he is. There he is. I didn't notice it because obviously last game of the season I didn't notice at the time. But yeah, he's had a massive growth spurt since having the surgery and all that. He went off having
isn't that what the surgery was all about? It was all because he was growing like abnormally.
Muscle was a muscle thing, basically. Yeah, some sort of muscle. There's having some sort of muscle injury for the last 5 years, and then since he's had the surgery, he's just gone. But he's also bulked physically. He's, as Connor mentioned it in the chat, he has actually put some work in the gym as well.
But you know what? He had the mentality already. So if he's got the muscle now, it's even better. It's just adds more.
Yeah.
So
he had a good international tournament with the under 21s as well. One of our best players for that as well for England.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, let's
touch
here we
wood.
go. Ball has been kicked. We are
Yeah,
into
we've
the
got it on
second
way.
half,
Yeah,
people.
so only ESR's come on.
All right,
No
let me
other
turn off
subs.
the
Cross and
closed captioning.
Havertz scarf, yeah. So we've still got Ramsdale in goal, thank God. And not bloody Carl Hine, with all due respect to the kid. Their Barca made a few subs themselves. De Jong's come on. Someone else came on in the defence as well. You see, the other thing is that we've got people in here who know about soccer. I feel like I'm learning every second, says Colonel.
Oh, come on, get a shot off, please.
Oh,
no. Get up, Jesus. That's one thing he does. Oh, Trossard fell over himself there.
What's got taken off? Okay. Mate, more something that's Barca, bloody hell. Go for the kill. Again, this Barca team isn't a great Barca team of years gone by. This is a team there, again, friendly or not, this is a team there for the taking. And let's not forget, this could potentially be a Champions League tie in the group stages because they won their league. So we could get Barcelona in the group stages. So we need to show up, flex our muscle here, and show that we're going to put them to the sword when we need to.
Nice Smith Rowe, man. He's got 3 players
Yeah.
around him. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's see what happened there. We lost the ball. I thought Smith Rowe's been struggling physically.
Yeah. Carrying that injury for all them years he carried that injury though, trying to play through it kind of helped. And obviously he's had the surgery now. Hopefully that's the last of it, and we can kick.
Saka. All right, there you go.
Well done, Smith. Well done. Hopefully, as I say, Smith, I can kick on now. We've got them days are long gone. Hopefully, touch wood.
Yes, as long as he gets eased back into this thing.
Colin. That's Mark Cook in the background, and over there above the Arsenal shirt. Oh dear. Okay, fucking seagulls, and I'm nowhere near the coast, by the way. As people should know, I live literally in London, basically, and I'm hearing seagulls at 5 a.m. Yeah, you've got a point there, Sean. It's the mental shot that comes with it and all that. And again, I think having the setup we have at the club now, it's sort of coincided with obviously the surgery and everything he's had to go through the last 12 months or so. That's probably, hopefully that helps him push on now, and obviously he's got the right people around him to keep, in terms of mental fatigue as well, get over that basically. Oh dear. How deep is party? Bloody hell. Anyway.
Come on, Truss. Trussard. Nice. How was it to meet some footballing legends? Anyway, Gary and Parla, yeah, it was really good to see Parla and Lauren. It was pretty cool. And the gold trophy as well was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. So I'll bring that along and all that.
I actually touched it. You're not allowed to touch it, but I was just like, The lady's like, you're not allowed to touch it. I'm like, oh, sorry. Come on, put this ball in the goal. How did you miss Saka?
Oh
my
man,
gosh, his confidence is. You got to be able to put that thing, keep that thing down.
Jesus has been top on it today. To be fair to him, he's been doing everything Eddie hadn't been doing beforehand. Just doesn't say much, but still.
Boy, they just like to go down to the ground, man. These guys love the grass.
Yeah, because they know this bloody ref's so lenient. It's like, oh, you breathed on him, free kick. Oh, you breathed him again, yellow card. Oh, you looked at him differently, red card. Why did he touch Smith Rowe in the back like that? Fucking weird. Oh, dear.
I mean, I think Ramsdale did not look too good on that one.
Ken was asking, do you feel Lon would have been a good at soccer at quarterback?
What is he talking about? Colonel Hort, stop it. This is a football channel. World football. Let's go. Let's go. Nice one. Let's go. Yeah. Let's hold on to this thing.
Go on, Jesus. Well
done. Come on, let's go. Come on, Edegor. Let's do something good with this.
Smith Rowe.
Hold on to it. Keep it in bounce. Oh my gosh. He's a little rusty there. That belly shot, I think that called out Ramsdale. If that was on target, it might have went in.
Oh, dear. Seriously, this ref, come on, man. Learn the rules. We can't. This is a physical sport, for God's sake. We can't actually touch players without fouling them. For God's sake, it is possible. Not every time you touch someone in a contact sport is it a foul. Sean's saying Barcelona certainly moved away from the small player profile, pretty physical now. Yeah, well, good football move.
How are they pretty physical now? Every time we touch them, they fall to the ground. How does that work?
No, I think it means like the Tour have gone from dinky little technical players to very tall, so-called physical players in terms of how they look.
There we got Ramsey with a long ball. Long ball. Jesus. Trossard has it. Trossard steps over it. Oh my God, he scored!
Yeah, there we go, Trossard.
Look at him. He's like, he went 1-on-4 and scored. Yeah, 3 defenders and the goalkeeper got past all of them. Very nice. Actually, we had one guy coming up behind him. Almost had 5 guys.
Well,
Boop. Oh my, nice
much.
shot from Trossard. See, Trossard deserves to start. Partey deserves to start. I mean, come on.
Jesus, yeah, 100% as well.
I mean, Martinelli. I mean, you got all these players that deserve to start, right?
It's competition now. I'm loving it. No one's guaranteed it. They have to work for it now. They know that.
Yes.
And with that, we're getting this.
No, Chauncey, I hear you. I just like to, as Ryan will tell you, I just like to take what you say and run with it in the opposite direction. Very nice goal. Hell yeah. An award. Trossard loves to score. We need to get him to score. He only had 1 goal for us last year. Look, they fell down again. Isn't Kessie supposed to be a really physical player in the midfield?
Yeah, they're meant to be very. That's what I'm saying. They've got, in terms of this, the way they've gone there, the players they're bringing in, it's sort of forced upon them because of the financial implications they've put themselves into over the last few years. With Don Raul starting that off before he came to us, it's sort of been forced upon them. They can't go out and buy the best, technically gifted, dinky little players now and continue to what Frank Rijkaard and Pep put into place all them years ago. They've had to go a different route now. And yeah, again, people go,
come on, Partey pass just a little bit, went a little wayward there.
And people go like, "Oh, Barcelona La Liga champions, show some respect." It's like La Liga, for fact, Madrid fell off for a season and they won. Barcelona walked it, and Atletico is not going to get me started on Atletico. They turn up. In terms of title races with Atletico, they turn up 1 season in 10, win it, and then disappearing over the next 9 years. In terms of actually competing for the title, I mean.
Colin, stop with that. No, Colin, no, none of that negativity.
New season, come on. Fucking Tom, go to sleep, mate.
I know he just won't. He just won't go, man.
Oh, go on. Again, go for the 4th. Go on. Trying to be. Oh, put it back though. Don't worry. Some support will be fantastic, man.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, Rice has a ways to go to keep up with the touch of Partey, man.
Go on, Smith White. Oh, unlucky. Got blocked in there, they did.
It's fine, but I like this Partey.
Colonel saying I love Trossard as a striker. We need him. I feel arguably he offers more than Jesus. I feel Zinchenko, even though his defence was questionable, was a big part why we lost back end of the last year. Well, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's cleared that game on the 5th of August about this friendly charity match that's been arranged between him and Shevchenko, sorry, at Stamford Bridge. I think it just seems like he's saving himself to play in that game.
You know what? I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Because
you know what? It doesn't help you. Even if it doesn't help him get ready for the season.
No.
Because the last thing you want him to do is get hurt in that one, so he's not going to play the way he would, and he's not ready to play football in the Premier League right now. So
he's had no pre-season whatsoever. Then, for all due respect, for the calls, fantastic, and the calls are doing it for fantastic. One sec.
Smith Rowe's shot was that was a nice rocket. That was a nice shot from Smith Rowe. No, I get the sentiment behind the
Yeah, I
the
get the
game and all of
sentiment.
that,
It's just like you
but I
say,
mean, it's just
get
it's
get some minutes
it
behind you because
yeah. If you're
we,
healthy, I
we're
get
going to
it,
need
but
it.
you're not healthy. I mean, what do you? The worst thing that can happen is you get hurt in that match. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, exactly.
not just because of Arsenal, but because what that stands for. It's not what you know.
Hmm.
Mm,
Oh, go on, go on, go on. Oh, I could get
uh,
touch needed.
there you go. Is it Trossard get that corner in? Oh, I thought he was gonna put that cross in there. Oh, come on. Come on, Erdegaard. Get it to someone. Nobody's there. Nobody's home. Take it out of the air. Why did he just volley that? I would have liked to send it take that volley.
Yeah.
Come on, Erdegaard. Take that volley, man.
It means, again, going back to Sinchenko briefly, that means that obviously start the season, he's not going to be in the match day squad for a while until he gets his fitness up. Because he's not played pre-season. He will not be playing the Community Shield because obviously the day before the Community Shield, he's this charity game. It would annoy me in one sense, even though he's one of the team captains. Sorry, it would annoy me that obviously not seeing all pre-season for an Arsenal shirt and suddenly he shows up for a charity gig the day before we play Man City. Then obviously because of that, he won't be in the match today squad for the Man City game, and then with that, he won't be fit enough to play and start.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, for
Guess
fuck's
who's
sake,
coming
not
in?
him.
Guess who's coming in?
Seriously? Do we have
Guess who's
to?
coming in?
I can see. That's why I'm complaining. I'm not even going to mention it. I said it earlier. I'm not even going to mention this. He's not good enough. He's not even worthy enough of
Not when you have so many
mentioning
numbers
surname.
around. Think about all the players we have. We just named them: Trossard, Emil Smith-Rowe, Erdegaard. Where is there a spot for him? Can you find a spot for him?
Yeah, exactly. Timber is winning the position. Timber's been fantastic. To be honest, he's come in and he's slotted straight in. Look,
Yeah.
and today he's
And
been.
you know what? He's
phenomenal.
strong. He's more aggressive on the defensive side. So I mean, and that's what we were missing, right, on that left side. I mean, I don't know. Can he play on the right, Timber?
He's a right foot. He comes to us as a right back. So that's right centre back. That's why he's come to us. But we played him in left back today. We wouldn't think it, but we wouldn't think he's playing that position where he's played today.
Well, Chronicle, his name is not Teabag, man. Here's the nickname.
Oh, good God, Fabi, why do they need to fill the rolled out? I don't know. I'm going to go to this bench quickly because I'm going to get it off my screen. One sec. Bear with me a sec.
Get up there. Get up there.
Go on, Smith-Rowe. Go on, Smith-Rowe. Go on, Smith-Rowe. On the Trossard now.
Oh.
If he did a tap there from Jesus to knock that in.
You know what? I like this because we can rotate and we won't miss a beat. I mean, this is the good part of this. And we haven't even played Martinelli today. Think about it. Martinelli hasn't even played today.
No, he's available. I was looking at the bench. He's available, but yeah, I'd rather him come on than fucking Fabio. I'm not even going to mention his surname because he's not worthy of it. He's not worthy of that surname while he's been playing. Subs wise, we've got Cole Hine, Tierney, Yako Kiwa, Rob Holding, Tomiyasu, Trusty, Jorginho, him, Martinelli, Smith Rowe, who's come on obviously, Marquinhos, Kuza Dubry, and Eddie. There's other options there's other players we could have brought on ahead of him, but no. We've got to give him the minutes apparently.
Yeah, I saw that mechanical. Katie, is that the game? I mean, I saw somebody put up like a poll: sell Eddie for 40 or Balogun for 50, and it's like easy. You sell Eddie for 40. Milster Fro, that was to no one. You can get money for Eddie, you take it because you can always sell Balogun. Isn't Balogun still got 2 years or something like that?
Yeah, 2 years after his current contract. Yeah.
So
Like I say, I said it in the last. I said it in the last live stream we did, and I said it at the start of this one before everyone came in. Like yourself and Tom came into the stream. In terms of Balogun and how he's approached things, like he's saying, "Oh, I'm happy to be back at Arsenal. I want to fight for my spot and all that." In terms of recent, in the last few days, but in the same interview, he's saying that is out of my hands. I'm leaving that to my agent and my mum and dad. I mean, the guy's what 19, 20 years old now. He needs to take some responsibility as a grown ass man now, and get himself around that table, that discussion table with Edu and the club and all that, so he knows what's going on. Because for all he knows, mummy and daddy and the agent could be telling him stories to trying to benefit from them, because we don't know the characters or what they are, especially the agent wise as well. We don't know that they're just saying things to get him out of the club and get a better deal for them.
yeah, well, that sucks if that's going on there.
We
were talking about like doing stuff that doesn't help the kid.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I like I said, I personally don't think Arteta is 100% into him. So it just sours the whole thing. So, ooh, that's from the back. That's got to be yellow. Come on. You gave a yellow already today. If that's not a yellow, what is?
Exactly
Come
what
on.
I'm saying.
That's a water break, so he doesn't give a yellow. Come on.
At least it's giving us a glimpse of what's coming ahead this season with the Premier League refs.
I guess
You
so.
touch a player, fouls a player, yellow card. The last player gets absolutely torn to pieces. Nothing. Just don't do it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, the water the 66 minute.
No, I mean, if Balogun isn't part of the plan, then we should have sold him, right?
Yeah, why bring that to the top? In terms of the tour itself, unless you're going to use him for marketing, obviously, I said this before, from a marketing perspective, it made sense to take him on tour and play him, because obviously he's a newly established American international now. It made sense to take him out there, give him minutes, feed off that, but we haven't even done that. So this made no sense, basically. If there's no interest in playing him long term, and you weren't going to use him in a marketing sense either, why take him on this tour? Because you've basically just wasted a space. Basically,
I would rather have seen Ethan and Wary play than Balogun,
yeah.
because he looked good when he played. Not that we might not even need him, but still. I mean, he looks more like he gets minutes than.
How is he still awake?
I know this guy was supposed to. He got his third win now. He's off. He doesn't have to show his face anymore, so his eyes are probably shut.
Possibly, yeah. Man United lost 2-0 to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Bellingham scoring his first goal, and I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah. But I was looking at the Madrid team at half time, like the starting team, and apart from the goalkeeper, their number 2 they put in, I don't know who he is, but they put him in. The rest of that starting 11, the outfield 10 players, they went strong, and I mean they went strong. There was no messing about from Real Madrid today. All female stuff there.
Tierney,
Kiwior, and
I don't know if is that Tierney coming in probably. Somebody shorter than Jorginho and Kiwior coming in.
What you've got?
Subs coming in now. Here come the subs.
Yeah.
Mr. Tom Never Dies. Jorginho, Kiwior, and is that Tierney? Yeah, I think it's Tierney coming in.
That's Lieber for Jakob Kiwior. I'll assume Timber. Yep, Timber coming off after a good performance. So the players coming off, they've had a good performance today. The players coming off, so fair play to them.
Yeah. Kiwior for Timber, very nice. Saliba, Tierney. So how does that work? Okay, Kiwior and Gabriel.
Kiwior
out left. Okay. And Jorginho's in the middle. All right, cool.
Eddie's not even on the pitch, Tom. So there's nothing going there with that one. He's not even on the pitch. Fucking if it'd be 40 if Eddie was giving the ball.
Eddie who? Right, Eddie who?
I don't know. No
Okay,
idea.
just wondering. I don't know any Eddie.
I'm just wondering this random Leeds fan in the chat.
Yeah. No, Timber played really well today. He's played pretty much well every time I've seen him play. It should be intercepted easily. Very nice.
Well done.
Very
Well
nice.
done.
Yeah, you don't
Good
get
play
past. You don't get past the
I'm
twin
seeing it,
towers.
yeah. So it's Tini at left back, Gabriel left centre back, right back. Not what to. Right centre back is Ben White, and right back is Jaco Kiwa.
Oh, Ben White's in there. Okay.
It looks like it because I'm literally watching it now, and off the ball, Ben White's more central than Kiwa in that back line. It's still free to, by the way, if anyone
Nobody
in the chat
knows who
just
this
wondering
Eddie
more.
guy is. He keeps bringing them up, but this guy, what is up with this? It says we all love Leeds. Maybe we should say we all love Eddie or we all love Arsenal. Which one is it? Because it's not Leeds.
Oh, Eddie, the future Crystal Palace striker. That might be the one. That might be.
Oh, I've heard about that guy. Up and coming superstar in the championship.
Oh dear.
Gary got his headset on, giving Arteta tactical advice. You know me. Colonel Warwick is going after me. Like, what I do to him? That's not offsides?
To me, defend now. No, defend, no, defend, no, defend, no.
Very nice
Well done,
defense
Tierney.
there.
Well done. Tracking your man, and blocking that
I'm
shot.
trying to figure out how. Oh, come on.
Oh,
Is that not a yellow?
That's got to be a red.
That's still not even. He's not even going to give a yellow.
Oh my God, this ref. He's a prick. I'm sorry. The ref's a prick. Smith Rose that's Trossard, sorry, he's taken out. Either way, it's a red. There's no intention for the ball.
Is he going
made
for
no
his red
intention to get
card?
the ball
No, he's
there.
not even going for a card.
And he's having a nice little check with Charlie.
How can you give yellow cards to Arsenal and nothing there? Are you serious? Get the card out. Come on. This is how this game works.
So even in pre-season, we get shit.
How can he not give a yellow at least? He's not even going to give a yellow.
No, nothing.
No red. Wow.
He should have gone straight through it. Just straight through him.
He won the ball, so it doesn't matter. I hate that. I hate when they're like, he won the ball, so it's not a foul.
He only got the ball because it was in the air, and he just flung his body through a play. He literally put his whole body through Trossard to get to the ball.
You can win the ball if you take the guy's
the
legs out from underneath him, yeah.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's the only reason he got the ball, because he had to go through the player quite literally whilst throwing his whole body through the air. Did they draw the lines?
That's true, Colonel Ward. They gotta leave one on us every time.
Colonel saying, my dad said this yesterday. Teams know they can't play against us now. They will try and infuriate us basically, like they did back in the early 2000s. Like literally get physical and try and go through us, basically like brick wall. Defend, lads, defend.
It's the post. And what? How can Ramsdale still get beaten in their post? Come on, the only place he could go is in their post.
Yeah, That's something he's got. He needs to sort that out ASAP, Ramsdale. That's his weakest. That's always been his
The
weakest
only
point.
place that guy could go is your near post, and you didn't even have it covered.
Jesus Christ.
He is just not, man.
Doesn't get done quick enough either. Even at his near post, Ramsdale. But again, that's something he needs to work on quickly, because that's been an ongoing thing since day one of him. Mm-hmm. 19 fouls to 12 now. 19 fouls to 13.
Because he doesn't even call the fouls on them.
No.
Goes right through his knee.
Yeah, that's okay because you got the ball.
Yeah, that's right. You're right about that. If you get the ball, it doesn't really matter if it was a bad play or not.
Oh, correct the camera, sorry.
That's interesting. I didn't know that, McConaughey. So we need a new goalkeeping coach, it sounds. Why judge Rice so early? Probably find Rice is so eager to impress and is probably trying too hard during minutes. Rice will improve massively during it. That's the thing. We got Rice, and he doesn't have to be ready when you've got Partey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't have to be ready.
Exactly.
Like if you can set Grealish on the side and let him get ready, you can set Declan Rice. I know we're not City, but we don't need him to be ready to play right now.
Yeah, you don't have to throw him under the bus and put all the pressure on him basically in the midfield.
Yeah.
You can literally just say, give him the year to embed himself into the system.
There we go. Hey, who is that?
Saka
puts the ball out to Tierney. Tierney puts the ball in. Oh, I guess it is that man with the goal with a Trossard with a very nice shot. Trossard with a nice cross to him. I mean, Tierney with a nice cross. Finishes it.
Come on. What's the finish like from Trossard?
That was really nice. Very nice finish from him. It was like really tight. He didn't really have much room to get that ball out of from underneath there.
We've got Ange in the chat this morning. What am I doing? Being awake at silly o'clock. Same for us.
Hey, Ange.
And I ended up waking up an hour earlier than expected because I set my alarm for 2 o'clock. So I literally at 2 o'clock. Okay, at 1:30, we're getting news that the game being delayed. It's going off as it works, right?
Martinelli's coming on. Oh, guess who's coming on? That guy, Mr. Tom's favorite, is coming on.
Got to give him minutes somehow, Gary. Cannot not play him, apparently. How bad he's been. Jesus Christ, Jesus.
You know, I mean, I will say I do want Eddie to do well, but he's not. So what am I supposed to do?
He's just not going to take this. We've seen it in pre-season now over the 3 games he has played up to this point. Not including this game so far because he's just come on, obviously. He's just not, even as a number 2, what we need. We need someone that's going to push Jesus and keep Jesus on his tongue and also give something different. Yeah. I mean, we played Nuremberg. What did he do in that game? We played the MLS All-Stars, for fuck's sake, and we trounced them 5-0. And he had no say in any of the goals, not even an assist.
That's the disappointing thing is that we need him to stand out somehow. He doesn't have to do it for 90 minutes right now. Just give me that Pepe moment. Pepe plays for 90 minutes. He gives you a moment where you're like, he's going to score, right?
Yeah.
But Eddie doesn't do that. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's hard to cheer for the man because he doesn't give me something. Tierney, I don't know. I'm liking the way this is working out. I know we didn't get the win in New Jersey, but we've got the numbers now. Teddy just needs to use it the right way. That's all.
No, Colonel, it's 4-2, but yeah, absolutely. He got beat at his near post, but the post saved him.
Yeah.
It's 4-2.
Yeah.
Saying it now on this.
Here's the post again. He got lucky again.
Hell.
At the crossbar.
Trossard, best sign in his hand as well. Yeah, can't disagree. But bargain again. What we paid him as well for a Premier League proven player from a Premier League club, absolute bargain.
Mm-mm.
And it made sense because of the style of play, the sort of player he is. It fits the way we want to play.
Sorry, I missed that part. Who?
Trossard.
Oh yeah.
Best signing.
Oh yeah. I mean, and we should have used him like that too.
Yeah.
I think if he gets, he's not going to call that foul. He's called every foul like that when the white shirt goes down. Every time the white shirt goes down, he calls it. This time, nothing.
Yeah.
Of course, we're going to foul.
Yeah, exactly.
Him.
He proves the point.
Foul him because you're not calling it the other way.
This ref. Fucking awful, this ref. But again, as I said, Gary, as I've been saying in the stream, this is just getting us ready for the season ahead that the referees will have in the Premier League.
Yeah.
We're gonna get absolutely beat up week in, week out by the looks of it. And the refs are gonna allow it to happen. But we even breathe on someone.
Should be a yellow card for Jorginho, but nothing called on Saka. I love how they just ignore that. Saka's on the ground for no reason, right? He just ran into a blade of grass.
Yeah, he's on the ground holding his chest. Absolute agony for absolutely no reason, Gary.
Hey, Colin, you know what? You know how many times we've failed upwards, right? How many times have we failed upwards? Somehow they always have a good either they have a good backup or we're just getting lucky. Whichever one, we'll take it right now because they seem to be doing that pretty well, right? Mudryk would not have given us Trossard and Jorginho for sure. So, you know,
that's the thing. In hindsight, it's turned out not getting Mudryk has turned out to be a good thing for us because we've obviously, as you say, you've got Jorginho, but also we've got Trossard, and this Trossard they both worked in terms of Jorginho, what he's got for us so far. There's someone's set a flare up in the stadium, by the way, because suddenly just gone very smoky in the stadium.
Yeah,
but
somebody set up for us.
Clearly a blessing in disguise. We don't know if we would have got the same output from Mudryk. Because again,
well, we wouldn't have got the same output in the transfer because I think without Jorginho, Partey would have probably missed even more games.
There's that as well. Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, the Trossard, he had to start some games because Holding is coming on and Drewbury's coming on.
Yeah,
very
Gabriel
nice.
And Holding.
Hey, guess what? They're gonna pull Saka out of a game. Let the guy get some rest.
Give him some rest play. Woohoo! They better not be.
Gabriel's coming off. Look at that. Gabriel and Saliba both come off
penalties after this. They better not be in penalties. That's all I'm saying. We're taking off big players there. It's good to see
Holding's got the armband. Give that thing to somebody else.
I think he's giving it to someone else. No, he's got the armband. No, he's got the armband. Let's say no, it's done. I thought he might be giving it to someone else, but no. Oh, he was going as well. Fuck's sake. He won't get many minutes this season unless there's an absolute.
Yeah, Mudryk would have played better for us, but I don't think that. I think he wouldn't have given us 11 assists like Trossard did. He might have given us 5 or 6 goals, but those assists from Trossard, very nice. We needed those.
Yeah.
And Jorginho gave us some minutes and some starts.
Yeah.
That we really need. So, I don't know. As I said, I like that they failed upwards, so we'll take it. Here we go, Dewberry. Oh, sorry, Nketiah.
At the end of the day, there's a plan.
Oh, Fabio Vieira.
Oh, Fabio, piss off.
Fabio
But just
Vieira
looking at
actually
him
did
doing
something good there. I like it. He didn't give up on that ball. Goalkeeper thought he had it, and he didn't.
I'll give him that.
No, he did good, right? He attacked that
Yeah,
ball
I'll
like
give him
he's
that.
supposed to.
Great to see
Very
Dubry get the minutes. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let Kuza Dubry come on and get some minutes now.
Yeah. Well, it's good to see an academy player actually get some preseason minutes, you know, in the U.S. I don't think we did that last season, if I recall. I don't know if any of the academy players got minutes. Ooh, was a whistle.
Ooh. Almost did a Katie McCabe.
Almost,
If you know, you know.
yeah. If you know, if you know.
I feel so sorry for us. He did like that. Only she could do that, by the way.
You know what? You know what? Like the only reason, like the one, like she's just playing by herself, which is sad. You like see her out there, so like she's like so like above, you know, she's at a different level than most of the players on the team, and it's like
yeah,
she's putting balls in the right positions, and they just don't have the right person there to finish it off, and you're like, oof, you know. The fact that she scores the only goal, the first goal, is it, right, for Ireland?
First ever goal in the World Cup, but yeah, the only goal for them as well, yeah, so far. One more game left next week, and then they're sitting there come home then.
I was saying to I was watching the game with my daughter. I was like, Arsenal women are doing really good in the World Cup.
Mm.
I mean, if you look at all of them are contributing.
Yep.
Because I don't think
Ward
was slated to play much, right?
Mm.
Going into the World Cup, like as a I don't know if she was slated to be part of starting 11. I think, if I have that right.
I think so, yeah.
Arsenal can see huge potential in Fabien. It's we're in the 88th minute here. And we've got Kirill with the ball back to Holding. Holding slips. Oh my gosh, Holding.
Wake up, mate.
Ball comes out and flag is up.
Fuck's sake, Rob, you dickhead.
Holding just
again, this is why Rob's got to go. This is why he can't get minutes. If he does stay, he can't get any minutes because this happens. He's just come on and he's at Barcelona back into a game where the game was dead, basically. For the Arsenal, for Pavlova, got an assist today as well. Pavlova for the Netherlands this morning in the World Cup. Well, this morning for us in the UK anyway.
Yeah.
There's no need to let him back into this game. Was dead and done and dusted and all that.
Yeah, no.
He just made the score a lot closer than what it was. Yeah, if he is staying, he's got to basically just barely play any minutes. I'm sorry.
No, there's no minutes for him on this team. I'm sorry.
That's the hope, yeah. That's the hope, with all due respect to him. But
because think about it. Where are the minutes for him?
Well, currently with a fully fit squad, there's none. But with injuries and all that, you never know. No bloody luck.
Like we shouldn't have any minutes for him in this team. Like we barely had any for him last season, and now we've just loaded up. Oh!
Yes! Game over!
And that's your man, Fabio Vieira, man.
Okay,
say his name now. Look at that. He's like, yes! I'm Fabio Vieira, man. Know my name. Know my name. I'm Fabio Vieira. That's a nice shot. I know he's got it in him. I know he's got that in him.
This is a frustrating thing with him. We know the talent's there. It's just he doesn't show it enough.
That is really good to see. Yes.
He bad scored.
That is really good. That's not his name, McConicle. Stop it. It's not his name. You guys. We're in the 90th minute. They're probably going to give Barcelona like 9 minutes of extra time, See if they can get back into this thing.
Oh, dear.
So let's see who scored. You got Saka, you got Havertz, you got
I'm getting stick down the chat from Sean because I've been slagging off Fabio basically.
yeah.
Scores a decent goal, and suddenly I'm in the wrong.
Yeah, you're bad,
there
man.
we go.
No extra time. I like it. No extra time. Let's just get out of here.
Hopefully no penalties.
Trossard with 2 goals. Very nice.
We will stick around for a sec just to make sure there's no penalties.
Very nice way to finish this thing up.
And what I liked about this game as well, the last couple of games, but especially this game, we didn't tinker too much too quickly with the squad either. It was just strongest team, and we'll go with the flow basically.
True.
Whereas like Nuremberg and M&S, it was like all mixed match at half time and changing their things.
Yeah. So are we going to get any respect for this scoreline, or is it Barcelona still in the rebuild mode?
Of course, it comes to UK media. Oh, it's just Barcelona friendly.
It's just Barcelona. Didn't they win their league, or doesn't count anymore? Because Real Madrid's going to come back and return to form.
Can I say there's penalties? Because obviously, I'm now watching on Arsenal.com, and the screens has gone to thanks for watching. So I don't know if there's actual penalties or not. So you need to keep me updated. If
On
there's
ESPN, it's over. There's no penalties. They're shaking hands and all of that, and if there are penalties, they're not showing it.
I know, Saul. I know. Not a joke. It's all good in the hood, don't worry. At least it wasn't one of these things where I've gone off to bed, woke up and the team just not performed. They actually performed today and turned up. A couple defensive errors that have led to Barcelona scoring. About 3 defensive, basically it's 3. Let's be honest, in terms of first goal from open play, the third goal open play mistakes. And the second goal was obviously a deflection from Odegaard from the way he turned and hit off him and all that.
Yeah.
Take them out of the equation. We stormed this by 5-0 basically. But it's a friendly in that sense. That get out of the system now. These mistakes, because 2 or 3 weeks time the season starts, and I'd rather us get out of the system now than have these mistakes in us kind of start the season against Forest.
Yeah.
The match itself is finished, but I'm waiting to make sure there's no penalty shootout. Even though there's something on my screen saying that, knowing Arsenal.com, probably screwed something up and just, we'll come away now. I think it's over. And actually, it's not over. So I'm just waiting for confirmation, basically. Sean saying ESPN Plus. I'm starting Timber. I'm starting a Timber must start the season campaign. Going by performances.
Yeah, there's no reason. There is no reason to rush Zinchenko right now.
No.
Like, there's no reason to rush him. No reason to rush him. And from what I've seen, is nothing. Like, he's supposed to be young and all of that, but he looks like he'll be fine. And he's got the big boys behind him, right? To the right of him, we got the Twin Towers. So just play his game. He'll be fine.
It doesn't look like it's penalty shootout because Arsenal just tweeted. I've gone on Twitter now. Arsenal tweeted out an 8-goal thriller brings our US tour to a close, and obviously the scoreline 5-3. So there's no penalties. Thank God for that. So it begs the question: what was the other day about then? Why was it the other day? Why do that to us? At least it's given us to feel good. Exactly. And then we've got Monaco next Tuesday or Wednesday. I think now. What day are we on today? Monday.
Is that
Wednesday,
on? Like,
Wednesday.
is that free? Or is that? I don't even know that. I don't know if I can see that free or not.
I have no idea. It's on Arsenal.com in UK stats. I think I don't know about the States.
But you got to pay for it. Is that what you still got to pay for it though?
I'll check that beforehand. I'll check on that later on, but I don't know. Honestly, don't know.
So the Monaco, is that the Emirates Cup?
The Emirates Cup, and then we've got Monaco, and Man City in the Community Shield on the 6th, and then obviously the season starts a week later or 6 days later for us against.
And we start
Forest.
against Nottingham Forest, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
at home, 12:30 kickoff UK time.
So that's 7:30, early morning start.
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah, Timber. I like Timber. I mean, like pretty much everybody that played today
did well.
Did well. I mean, we didn't hear much from Nketiah, but we never do. So, you know, so
even when he comes off,
but Fabio Vieira did really well when he came on. So, made 2 play. Like for me, that's what I want from Fabio Vieira. Like, there's got to be some moments where, like, yes, I remember those moments. Like, that's all I want in preseason, right? Moments like that. You saw Havertz get the score. I mean, did he have really good moments? Not a lot, but he got the score.
Yeah, he got on the scoreboard, which is the main thing for him. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we gave up 3 goals, and we're like, our defense isn't even there yet, you know. So.
And saying Suvine has the acid trip shirt. Well, basically, it's what it is, and is when I go to these games at night. Hopefully, if I'm able to get to Champions League games at night and all that, the ballot and all that, I won't get lost and all that. People will see me coming, basically.
Very true. Yes, it's definitely a savior in that sense to keep you. People know where you are. You won't be what you call it. They won't miss you for sure. No, this is a good way to finish it off, but based on the way we play the last time. So is Rice? Did they say any reason why Rice wasn't even on the bench? Like
something about his ankle or something. Swollen or something. Swollen ankle, something major. So it's probably just literally given the respite. I mean, we might see him on next Wednesday. So again, there's nothing major. It's just literally a little niggle for the looks of it, and he'll be able to be back for Monaco, if not Man City, on the 6th. One of the two.
Cool.
But by then, obviously, either way, Partey have enough minutes behind him.
Well, Partey and Jorginho can cover the spot, right? So
Partey. The worst case, got Partey and Jorginho for the Emirates Cup, and then Rice comes in for the Community Shield with Partey or Jorginho, whichever Arteta sees fit to put alongside Declan. Which I'd say my ideal one would probably be a Partey, because obviously it just takes. He's been our starter, and he's got the experience. It's a sector pressure off Declan. That's all.
Yeah. So outside of Rice, is that the only like first team player kind of thing, like the first 16 or whatever?
In terms of the midfield pivot itself, it depends.
Did anybody else not like? Oh, Tomiyasu didn't play today, so.
Tomiyasu didn't play. Let me have a look.
Trusty didn't play. Marquinhos didn't play, and Hine didn't play.
Okay.
So.
Carl Hine didn't play either.
Tomiyasu, is the only Tomiyasu and Rice only players that, start for us that didn't play today. You think they're going to sell Trusty?
I don't know. He's been getting minutes. So I honestly don't know.
Even Marquinhos looked good when he was out there. I mean, he looked like he was comfortable playing out there. I forgot who we were playing against. It was All Stars, I think. But
Stan the man's just popped in as well. Big up,
Stan. Look at that! He just said, that's not the man's name. You too? Oh, that is not the man's name.
Okay, Stan the man 68. Happy? I know you're referring to his Colin, but yeah.
Oh, and Zinchenko, of course, didn't play. So, I mean, those are 3 players for 3 players. So we had 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
the soccer season has come to a close now.
We got like 19. We got like 19 players that can easily start for us.
In next week for the football show. Tune in next week for the football show. Ricky man.
Yeah, Ricky, we got the 5. Very good. Eddie Murphy play. Eddie Murphy did play. Eddie Murphy didn't do much. All right, see you, Ange. The gunner miss with the halftime shows and the pom girls coming on through. All right. No more of that, Colonel Ward. It's all proper football from here on out.
Yeah. No more fireworks now.
People giving Timber the Tavage vibes. What? What does he mean by that? What does he mean by that?
He had that good start, didn't he, Tavares, and he did actually get some minutes behind him.
No, but nobody. You know what? I don't know if he's thinking this, but nobody said he was better than Tierney. I think Timber has looked just as good. Yes, he probably is not ready for prime time, but is a good mistake if he not good mistake, a happy accident if he gets to play. So because he's played both against United and Barcelona, I think that's at least a good warm up, a little litmus test, you know.
Yeah, and as I say, look, in the end of the day, Barcelona won their league, so that means they're in the Champions spot for the Champions League. So there's a potential. There is potential that we could get Barcelona in our group stage. So it's good to have this out of the way and have that confidence in this team now.
Yeah.
Because we played full strength the way we did. To have this team now has confidence. You know, people say it's a friendly, but they have the confidence and the knowing they can play this Barca team and punish them.
Yeah.
From an Arsenal perspective, from our perspective, all we have to sort out is get these mistakes out of our system. Stop making these silly mistakes.
True.
And we won't have any issue defensively. But again, I'd rather have the issues now to deal with in a pre-season friendly than start the season and we fall behind and we're back to square one and everyone's complaining again.
True. No, I mean I think Timber playing is just because Zinchenko's hurt for me. But I like Timber, so yes, he doesn't need to put that much pressure. They don't need to put much pressure on him if Zinchenko's healthy. But defensively, Timber looks better than Zinchenko, so yeah.
Yes, they were as well. All the goals were good, yeah. Trossard's two were the best two, I think.
Trossard has 2 goals, and then even Fabio's goal was really good. I mean, Saka's goal was an effort one where they made a mistake in the box. He jumped on it and scored.
Yeah.
And the header from Harvitz is kind of what you want. And as you said, it was a poor header from Erdogan, which just landed.
Perfect for Harvitz.
So you know what's so we've been giving up a lot of goals mistakenly, right? Which everybody says, oh, behind every goal there's a mistake. But for 3 of the goals that we scored today, none of them were like, well, they made a terrible mistake and that's why we got the goal.
No.
Right? Exactly, it was just a really good build-up play from us, and we put the ball away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, exactly. Oh, dear.
So you off tomorrow? You're off too?
Yeah, I'm off. Yeah, I've got a day. Because of this, I booked way in advance. I was like making sure I was not working today.
It's crazy. Like I'm to see how many days I have I have off and what plans I have. I have to take some days off, but I'm going to try to see if I can make it out to England. I'm not sure if I'll be able to watch a game or anything, but definitely want to sit and drink some beers and stuff and watch a game or something like that. So.
No, exactly.
The games are going to be expensive, I think. I spent a lot of money on that North London ticket. I can only imagine what they're going to be now. It's just like, especially the fact that it's harder for people with red system. The tickets are going to be like crazy. as far as if
Yeah,
we get one.
yeah, exactly. This ballot system it's 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 an accident waiting to happen. I mean, literally, I've out of the 3 home games so far, I've got tickets for one, and the Fulham that's for the Forest game, match day 1. Fulham not success, no chance there. Man United yesterday got an email yesterday saying no, go away, basically. So it's going to be, especially when it's just weird the way they've done it, because obviously there's got people on the one side of the argument saying it's a fair system for all and all that, but it isn't really when you think about it, because obviously cup final wise, if, for example, if Arsenal get to an FA Cup final now, or League Cup final, or Champions League final, respectively, the
Yeah.
only ones that are guaranteed tickets are season ticket holders now. Because obviously we as members can't guarantee we're going to be able to get to every game now, because it's now a ballot system. It's not what it used to be, a first come first served. The only reason the old system was failing back in the last year wasn't mainly because of the supply and demand. It was mainly, in my opinion, the Ticketmaster, the ticketing system we were using for first come first served, and the old system, Ticketmaster just couldn't keep up with the demand. Didn't have the tech to keep up with the demand of what people were asking for, and also and our own tech couldn't weasel out the bots, and that was causing problems. And instead of gone, you know what, you're all complaining, we're going to do this ballot system basically. And that's just, and the thing is, the Champions League draw is going to happen in the next couple of weeks or so. And I think the first match day, our first game in the Champions League is a home game, Arsenal will literally be given, like last year, will be given a week to prepare, get everything in place. So what you're literally going, from what I'm hearing, is ballot systems for every home game. So what? As soon as that draw is made, you've got a week then for that particular game to literally go, okay, we know our fixing, we know the time, this is a ballot, 24 hour, boom, boom, boom. No, you've got to do for. It's just asking for trouble, and it's going to backfire massively. And it'll be so slow, because now, literally, as I say, in terms of cup finals, the system is now season ticket holders get the first refusal, obviously, and it'll be like obviously the community of 19 games, then it's like 15, and then something else. There's like 3 stages of that amount of games they've attended and all that, and they'll get first refusal, and then if there's any left, it'll trickle down to the platinums and the silvers and all that, respectively. But even then, the same rules being put in place that you have to have attended X amount of games, 19 being the most. Well, as a silver member or whoever, we can't guarantee that now. We're not guaranteed to do that now, because you've took that.
I was just gonna ask you that. How in the world can they require that you go to that number of games when you're not guaranteed to get that number of games anyways?
So yeah, exactly. That's my point. Literally, so this whole system's flawed anyway from that perspective. Anyway, because, and then with that's going to cause more angst within the fan base, because obviously you've got your season ticket holders that are guaranteed anyway, as you say, and the memberships will be like, well, hang on, we can't be guaranteed that, because obviously you've took the opportunity away from us. You're basically saying you're handpicking what we go to, so we'll be lucky if we get 5 games basically on your basis of this ballot system. We need, as I said earlier in the last ring, earlier on yesterday now, it needs to go back to a first come first serve basis, but they need to either do it in house themselves, or they need to find a better ticketing system to work with for ticketing side.
Well, I don't even understand why you're. I don't understand why you have to ballot, because if you were the first one to ever get a ticket and you're still paying for it, you should get the ticket, whether you use it or not. You should get the ticket, right? Why do they care if you use a ticket? Like, you've had the ticket for 20, 30 years. You keep your ticket. You do what you want with it, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it should, like you said, it should be first come, first serve. That way, there's no balloting. What are you balloting for? Like the only, unless they want to set aside, if you could have the whole stadium as season tickets, then that's what you want. You're going to get guaranteed people in the seats every game. If you're going to allot a certain percentage for single day seats, or like I think some stadiums have like the 4 like 5 day package kind of thing that you can sign up for, right? And you can get to go to 4 or 5 games or throughout the season. And you don't really know what they are, or you do know what they are based on the cost kind of thing. Like they have different ways to do all of that stuff, but I think first come first serve should be the way to go. If they want to sell it, I think that's their choice. They're paying for the season ticket unless you want to raise the price on the season ticket.
Exactly.
Because I had season tickets to college team, and one I couldn't get to every game anyway, so yeah, I would sell them. But a lot of time, it shouldn't be this difficult to do what they want to do. Arsenal since 1967. Welcome to the channel, Hawkwin. I see Ryan and Gary. Big up. I'm still on holiday in the Canary Islands. Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. I want to be in a holiday like that. I'm on some island, and so.
Don't we all?
Yeah. I get the lottery, the ballot, if so everybody gets gets to go to a game, but there shouldn't be that many people in the ballot system where you can't get a decent amount to watch a game. Like it should be ballot, but it should be like you're going to guaranteed to get 4 or 5 matches or something like that. You know what I mean? As opposed to it's a ballot system where you could go, 2 months without getting a ticket. That's it doesn't really work. It'd be and that way also I know a lot of places where you get your tickets, what your tickets are day one. You know what I mean? So there's no planning a week in advance. No, I got these 5 tickets I can get to go to and watch the match throughout the season. I can plan for it and all of that stuff. And if you want to exchange it with other members who are going to another game, you should be able to do that easily, right?
Exactly. I mean, there's even been kickoff over the last 3 or 4 days. I mean, a kickoff of the Esperanto Army. They've gone made a statement out about against the club basically because they've had their allocation cut in half basically. So now only half of their group can now go to games. That are as it stands, guaranteed to be able to go to the games basically, which has caused massive kick-off there. And I think they've just been slowly weaned out of this system they've had in place with the club because it's new.
Which goes against everything Arteta said he wanted.
Yeah, basically, there's that as well.
Arteta had a plan for the fans being back with the team, and the team is like turning around and going, "We don't want that anymore." What?
What?
You just got in the Champions League and you're only alienating the fans. How is that?
You're putting a ballot system in place, which again, just put a bit of perspective in terms of the ballot system. I don't know any other football club in England. People can come and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know any other club in England that operates a ballot system. Man United don't. Not only sporting events that operate a ballot system in the UK is like Wimbledon and like things like sporting events like that, or at Royal Ascot, like horse racing, things like that. That's a ballot system like year in advance and things like that.
Yeah.
Not bloody for. Never ever seen it for football, and I think it's a disaster waiting to happen. And
no, it's a disaster. It's not waiting to happen. It's a disaster. Voice 88, welcome to the show. Timber was really good today. Very good today.
Yeah,
he's been pretty good every time he's been out there.
Yeah, this week foot.
Yeah.
I just hope the club take this information on board and use this season as a learning curve, and come May next year, end of this season coming, they make an announcement saying we're going to do a new system where it's back to first come first serve, but this is a way we're doing it, implementing it a different way to what it's done before, and this ballot system we're scrapping. Because
Sure.
otherwise,
Well, it's weird because didn't they have? Don't they have the? Don't they have the fan group or whatever that they communicate with or whatever? Like they made this maneuver with the fans involved in certain aspects of the football club, and they still made this decision and went like there. What person do you think in that group would have went? Yeah, a ballot system sounds like a good idea. I've had tickets and I've been guaranteed tickets every season. Now you're telling me I have to, it's a luck of the draw. So like having tickets for as long as I have means nothing in certain situations, it sounds like, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like you were guaranteed seats most games. I get like not having the entire stadium covered with, filled with season tickets, but what a large percentage of it should be, right?
Should be the case, yeah.
But and there should be there should be a lot of one-day tickets for sale, and like I said, the package deals for those members that have been around long enough to get it, that kind of stuff. And but lottery, balloting, like that sounds. Yeah. So how long have you been like you're like a red member or something like that, or?
Basically red. I'm disabled member. Basically, it's red. It's classed as red disabled. They name it as red disabled now, but basically I get the same benefits as a silver member. But yeah, apart from that, it's like But either way, it's just a massive kick for all the fans that have been members for X amount of years, especially through the tough period that we've been through, the latter stages of Wenger's era, the Unai Emery season and a half, and all that.
Yeah,
it's just a massive kick in the gonads, basically, that the appreciation isn't there for the support that we've given them for all that time frame.
They want loyalty, but then they just take it away.
They want the loyalty. They want our money. In terms of membership prices, they haven't. In terms of membership prices, have always been the same consistently, even in the last 18 months, where as a member, no matter what membership you had, you used to get a membership pack. It used to be sent. It would be sent out around October, November time. It'd be sent out to you, respectively, wherever it would be. Might sometimes be like total crap, but you still get this membership pack as a sort of a thank you sort of thing from the club and all that for the support and being a member and all that. They took that away from us. The price, but the price of the membership stayed the same. But we still had, because at the time we still had the guaranteed first come first serve based thing of the tickets. We just got on with it and thought, we've still got the main thing that was part of the membership. We've still got that. They've now taken that away from us and put a ballot system in place. So but the prices still stayed the same. So we're basically paying a price for something that they've always marketed as be a member, guarantees you exclusive access to tickets. It's now taken away from us. So what is the point of being a member now? And the lawyer, again, you're taking our money, but you're not giving us anything for the money now. And just that bit of a kick in the teeth. And I think I said this earlier, whoever came up with the ballot system idea needs to be sacked ASAP. And whoever then finalised the idea and said, this is a fucking fantastic idea, let's go ahead with it, also needs to be sacked. And they need to go and hire people that are not going to screw us over, basically, and know what they're talking about when it comes to football. And again, if anyone can come back in the comment section and tell me a club in, not just England, but in the entirety of the UK that operates a ballot system, I'll welcome it, but I guarantee I won't see one person come forward and say, actually, by the way, this team up in Scotland or Wigan Athletic or something like that, or even Man City operate a ballot system. I guarantee that won't happen because everyone else operates the old school system of first come, first served. I think that's what Arsenal. The Cronkies have made them nose up by putting this ahead, by allowing this to go ahead and all that. And I know Josh Kroenke said in the documentary, we've all made mistakes. We've made mistakes along the way. We're going to continue making mistakes. I think this is a huge mistake, and they need to rectify it ASAP. Obviously, it won't be happening during the season, but they need to rectify it for the start of next season coming, as in the 24-25 season.
I mean, they can correct it.
They could, but
They
they want
can
to.
correct it. They could. I mean, I don't know how difficult it would be to say, because the tickets haven't been allocated yet, right?
Only for the first 3 home games. That's it. Nothing else.
So like I said, they could change it if they wanted to, because
Yeah.
it's okay if you made a mistake, you can fix it immediately. Just fix it.
Yeah.
Why as you said, why are they punishing the most loyal fans that they have?
That stuck by the club and gave them the support and the money in our toughest period on the pitch. In terms of what we're getting on the pitch, we still stuck. Not just myself and yourself and all. We all stuck. All of us, we all stuck by the club. We didn't just throw money out the pants and say, well, okay, the team's doing shit, we ain't going to the games. The team's doing shit, we ain't paying for our memberships. We kept paying, giving our money and showing our support week in, week out. Where's the thanks for it though?
Yep.
But with that, we're going to wrap things up, guys, because it's near 6:30 in the morning, so I need to go and get a couple more hours rest away myself. Big thanks to Gary. Thanks. Appreciate you coming on and keeping me company. Along with Tom as well. And big up to Tom. He does wake up. Thanks for his contribution as well. Everyone in the chat, the new faces, the familiar faces as well. Big up to yourselves. Appreciate your contribution to the channel today. And the next time you're going to see me will be on Friday, which is now tomorrow, at 9:30 kickoff. So about 9:15 UK time, I'll go live for the England versus Denmark. England versus Denmark in the World Cup match day 2 watchalong, basically. Hopefully we get a better performance from the girls than we did last week, and obviously qualify ourselves for the next round of a game to spare. But we'll see. Apart from that, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, basically. Anyone living in the UK, but anyone living in the UK, enjoy the rest of your day. Anyone living outside of the UK and other continents, evening or afternoon, enjoy yourselves, and hope to see you tomorrow. Aside from that, as always, take care of yourselves, and up the Arsenal. Come on, you guys.